you. Hello to anyone coming back. Hello for the first time to anyone that's here for the first time. Hopefully you also come back. So if you do recall or you've watched last stream, all of the players were rewarded with a deck of many things. Everyone did declare a number of cards that they wanted to pull, and they have pulled another that amount of cards, and I will quickly go through them just so they can relive the trauma and you know exactly what's going on. So we first had Varys pulling cards. Varys got the gem card, which gave him 25 gems, each gem worth 2,000 gold pieces each. So he is currently very rich, if anybody wants to suggest what we could do to him. Second card he pulled was the Skull card, which basically means that he will at some point of my choosing randomly encounter an avatar of death and fight this avatar of death until one of them dies. The third card, and my favorite, he pulled the Idiot card. Now in front of us, our lovely Varys will roll 1d4 plus 1, and we will permanently subtract that from the intelligence score. What?
We rolled 2.
I didn't see it. Okay,
Retract that.
Wait, that's a 4.
What is it? It's a 3.
It is a 3. So both of them said that they did roll it, but I wasn't watching, so it didn't count. So now he rolled a 3. So 3 plus 1 minus 4 from your intelligence permanently, please.
I want 11. No, but I think I'm getting fired from Water Deep University.
Yeah, okay. So while Varys deals with that, let's move on to Ragnar, our Dragonborn fighter.
Friend.
So Ragnar pulled the Fates card. So basically, Ragnar can erase one event from happening or change the course of one event. Ragnar can choose to use this effect at any point prior to their death. Operative word there being prior, so be careful. Ragnar also pulled the Vizier card. Basically, I've changed that a bit, so if you are a veteran D&D player, you would know the Vizier card gets you allowed to ask one question and you get a good full-bodied, complete answer to that. But because I am a merciful god, the Vizier card now gives you one automatic nat 20 that you can use whenever you choose, except a death saving throw. Ragnar also pulled the Balance card, meaning his alignment of his character, which was neutral good, has now permanently shifted to neutral evil. And finally, Ragnar pulled the Comet card, so Ragnar automatically gained 1 level. Next was Vermin. Vermin, the one that collects all of the vermin, pulled the Key card. The Key card gives them 1 magic item, 1 random magic item of my choice. Sorry, I'm just getting cards ready. And roll me a d4. I have 4 random magic items. What did you get?
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay, then you get the 9 lives stealer. I'm showing the camera.
Do you want me to hold it to the camera?
Take it. Yeah, you can.
I think that's a good one to say.
It kills 9 people.
Is that it?
You kill 9 people and it becomes
So you like
lifeless.
pointed at them and then...
I think you stab them with it.
Can you use it?
Oh, okay, sorry.
What's its rarity?
It is very rare. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. The sword has 1d8 plus 1 charges. If you score a critical hit against a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points, it must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or they will be instantly slain. Yeah, after the session. Vermin also pulled the Fates card, allowing them to erase or avoid one event. Vermin pulled the Night card, gaining them a level 4 character who is a knight that will now be their loyal companion. But will this loyal companion last?
She will last.
Vermin also pulled the Skull card, so Vermin will be encountering an Avatar of Death at some point during this campaign, of my choosing, possibly in a dream. Vermin also pulled one of my favorites, the Flames card, giving them an eternal foe. Specifically, a devil of my choosing. So I can mess with them anytime I want. Possibly in a dream. Also, this is a Warforged, so I'm gonna have to canonically say that Warforged can dream now in my campaign. And then we had, okay, we're leaving Viri for last because Viri was a gambler. Viri took this and went all the way with it. Next, we're gonna go with Ding Dong the Delicious. Ding Dong pulled the Fool card, automatically losing him 10,000 experience points. Then, the Comet card. If Ding Dong has to defeat a foe by themselves, with no help from the party, automatically gains 1 level. Ding Dong then pulled the Jester card, earning him back the original 10,000 XP that he had just lost. Ding Dong also pulled the Key card. Roll me a d4, please.
21.
I'm gonna roll a metal one.
They're all metal one. For 1.
I got a 1.
Okay, then with the 1, Ding Dong now has the Scimitar of Speed, a very rare weapon. You get a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, you can make 1 attack with the Scimitar of Speed as a bonus action.
Oh, really?
For each of your turns. It does require attunement.
Oh, another one.
Thank you. Very cool.
Then Ding Dong also has the Fates card, which allows him to avoid or erase 1 single event, and the Skull card, meaning that Ding Dong will encounter an Avatar of Death at any point going forward of my choosing. Likes to keep them on their toes. And Ether, our character who pulled the least amount of cards, gained the least and possibly lost everything. Ether pulled Skull, meaning he will encounter death at some point going forward, of my choosing again. And the Flames card, earning him a devil foe, which will be revealed in time. I do have plans. Feel free to drop any suggestions. Now let's go to VD. Is everyone sitting down? Because this is going to take a while.
Oh, I am ready.
VD pulled the Fool, losing. Huh? Him?
I forgot what it was.
Losing
Put
one.
his mail.
Them. Losing them.
What do I
Is Vidi down?
But is
No, is VD a him or a her or a them?
He.
Okay, BD pulled the Fool card, losing him 10,000 experience points. Then the Knight card, gaining him a level 4 Knight companion. Then the Uriel card. So it is, and make a note of this, -2 to every saving throw going forward. They are now cursed. The only thing that can assist is the Fates card or a remove curse spell. I will allow level 5 and over. Then, the idiot card, my favorite card. My favorite card. Please roll us a D4.
What if it's gonna be worse?
Oh.
That is a 4. So 4 plus 1. VD has to permanently reduce his intelligence by 5.
So what are you?
5.
What is your
Intelligence is
intelligence?
5.
It's 5
Intel-
now.
5.
VD's intelligence is now 5.
Isn't that the same
That
as like what horses have in this game?
Is
What?
minus. That's a minus what?
It's like a minus
Minus 3.
3. It should. I don't think it can go below minus 3.
Huh?
You're as dumb
I
as a
think
horse.
technically it can't go below minus 2.
There you go. It is, I think, minus.
I think it is minus 3, but we will check.
Minus 3. Oh, it probably is minus 3.
Okay.
Maybe go
Probably
buy
is.
this at smart as a horse.
I need to go buy that headband.
Then
Two of you need to buy it.
VD has the Vizier card, giving him a nat 20 on any one roll. VD has the Sun card, automatically gaining him 50,000 experience points. I think VD is now at level 12 because of this. But does it really count? He has the same intelligence as a horse. VD then pulled the Ruin card, losing him all material wealth, excluding any magic items. All material wealth, all gems, all gold, copper, silver, platinum, and never forget electrum. Gone. VD also pulled the Comet card. So once VD defeats a foe or band of foes single-handedly, VD will automatically gain 1 level. Then, thankfully, they came out in this order. VD then pulled Jester, earning him 10,000 experience points. Then VD pulled Gem, gaining far more wealth than he's ever seen before in his life. 25 pieces of gems. 25 gems. I have no idea why I said it like that. 25 gems, each worth 2,000 gold pieces each, so 50,000 gold. Remember, you do not have the gold, you have 25 gems. Should you wish, you may visit a bank in Elysium or a bank in Neverwinter. Those are the only 2 banks canonically that will be able to front you 50,000 gold pieces.
What about if we invest it? What's the interest return, you know?
It depends on whether you're going with the Lotus indices or not.
Okay.
It depends on your risk.
Yeah.
Try high risk, I would suggest.
Are you talking to someone who lost all their money on underground goblin fights? I'm gonna take the risk, don't you worry.
Ooh, I like this. And finally, VD pulled the key card. And roll, actually, there's only 2 left. So, please, can we do a D2? It's basically a coin. Flip a coin and tell me, do you get heads or tails?
Don't could have been worse, I said.
I don't have to head or tails.
It's
It's
a
a dog.
squirrely thing.
I don't know what
Dog.
that
That's a
is.
dog's face.
It's a dog face. Okay, so that is heads.
And
You have.
The other side. Nothing. Yeah, me too.
But the ovaries or whatever.
Okay, you have gotten yourself the Mace of Smiting. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. The bonus increases to +3 when you use the mace to attack a construct, much like a warforged.
Level what?
When you roll a 20 on the attack roll made with this weapon, the target gets an additional, basically double damage, and
But I'm still at the
triple damage if it is a construct, and if the construct has 25 hit points or less at that point that you hit it
I need that much to get.
with the critical roll, it is immediately destroyed.
God, that's the first time on this deck I've ever ran 3.
Mace of Smiting.
Nice.
Felt very
Destroy that thing.
Probably won't come
Hmm?
Imagine a leader where you like trash a card.
Now our adventure can begin. The players find themselves back in the city of Elysium, having presented the Lord Mayor, our great benefactor, Orion Stardust, with the green living crystal. I will now give the players a chance to quickly just introduce themselves. This time we're just gonna go with name, species, class, 3 things, and then 1 fun fact about your character.
3 things. What do you
Those are
mean?
the
Your name,
Oh.
species, class.
Oh, name, species, class.
No. So, not yet.
Oh.
We need to find a way for them to come into the story.
Oh, me.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Ragnar.
Hello, my name is Kai. I'm a Ragnar. I'm a soldier fighter. And my fact, even though I'm evil, pay me well and I'll be good to you. Maybe.
And
Sorry.
go.
Can I go ahead? Cameron, playing Varus DuPont, Elf, College of Law Bard. Fun fact is, he's most likely fired from his job at his university because he's got the intelligence of a commoner now. And he's also now rich and heading towards underground goblin fights.
I'm Dylan, playing as Ding Dong the Delicious. He is a human Goliath barbarian. Fun fact, he was incredibly stupid, but managed to find a head cannon that now makes his intelligence level 19, which has a +4 multiplier.
You're the
So
smartest one here, actually.
I am the smartest one here. Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. That's quite cool. Who would have thought?
Smartest, the stealthiest, the strongest. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty OP. I won't lie. And yeah, that's me, man.
I'm Lenore. No, I'm not Lenore. I'm Ravaj, and I'm playing Ether Dye of the Mercantile Dye Sons family. And he is a high elf bard of the College of Dance. And fun fact, he has been helping his family business for 16 years after an incident left him with a crippling fear of death and fire, which means his current draw of the death of many things bodes very well for him.
Hello, I'm Nazir. I'm playing Bini, who is a Goliath sorcerer, wild magic sorcerer. He is now. He now has the intelligence of a horse, so he has become what he loves. Yeah. Just still look pretty.
Sorry guys, I was doing my day job looking pretty. I am Pranav, I'm playing Vermin, a warforged druid of the moon circle. Druid of the circle of the moon druid. Yes.
You also
And your
have
fact?
minus intelligence.
Oh, I've got a minus intelligence in real life. What? You have a fun fact?
Fun fact about him.
Fun fact?
He recently got a job.
Of yourself. Oh, I recently got an egg and I'm just acting as an incubator.
Again.
Which surprisingly is
Again.
Yeah, if he had a gold piece for every time he's been an incubator, he'd have 2, which isn't a lot, but it's strengthens it twice.
Actually, the fun fact about Vermin at this point is Vermin has a zoo. I think it's up to 22 animals.
You have 22.
Yeah, he becomes
It's called a sanctuary. What's your limit?
Can we come visit?
Yes.
if you want to
He's
work.
got a suit.
I mean, you don't have a job, you can work for him now.
I got 50,000. I don't have to work.
Now, before we start, I would suggest to our players that you should discuss on camera to our audience 2 things. What you would like to, I'm going to give you guys a bit of alone time. So surprise me with this. You have maybe 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Yeah, 5 or 2 minutes. A party name, and if you guys wish to take up residence in the city of Elysium, and if you want to purchase an apartment, purchase a house, a stronghold, or possibly speak to your noble, well, now noble benefactor, Orion Stardust, to set you up in the city. Because there may be another mission coming your way from him.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Two things. One, can we get a cost list of all those things so that we can discuss it? And two, whatever happened to the mine?
What mine?
We're gonna come back and those little rabbit things, there's gonna be like a million of them.
Rabbits?
Wait. Oh no.
What mine?
I don't know what mine.
Why did I expect anything less?
Alrighty.
I'm so confused.
So
So
residents.
just between us, some of the players may or may not have acquired a mine, an abandoned mine.
10 years
No
ago.
gems in there. They could use it as a stone quarry, but somehow they don't have the deed anymore.
Oh, well, we'll know we had the deed.
Your demon took that.
Oh, please.
That's what.
Yeah, my personal demon.
My demon
my
took
personal
it.
demon from before he pulled from the deck.
Discuss. If you guys wish to do a small apartment in the town and you wish to purchase, it would be 5,000 gold pieces, can be negotiated down. If you do not negotiate well enough, the price may go up. If you guys want a, let's call it a townhouse,
How
that
many
would be
rooms?
better suited for bedrooms.
4?
4.
Townhouse, yeah.
Who's gonna sleep outside?
I'm gonna sleep outside anyway. I'll sleep on the
Oh.
couch.
Fine, you
I'll
can
sleep on the
outside with
couch.
these
It's
animals.
fine. I'm gonna
Okay,
disappear
we're
for 10 days at a time.
Then we're gonna go up to about 9,000 gold pieces, and
So bad.
if you guys want
Factors.
a farmhouse, or actually what I have planned is I'm hoping to go for this tiny estate outside of town that can comfortably accommodate all of them, but this is just between us. And maybe 22 animals, 23. Okay,
excited.
it'll cost them about 50,000.
Biff,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry guys.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
very liquid right now.
I
Your
need to
horses
get
have to be outside.
I have debts. to
Guys, the
repay.
wild is free to sleep in. Alright,
Okay.
thank you.
So, discuss what you would like to do and surprise us all with a party name.
I think we have
If
a
you
party
wish.
name.
Do you all have
Okay.
the party name?
I don't have a party name.
I feel like we have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Chaos Gremlin.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
Shame, not us excluding
wait,
others.
we've basically got a WhatsApp group called the Chaos
Chaos
Gremlins, so that will likely be on there.
Evil.
It will be on it.
Shout out to the ones not here.
Yeah.
They
We
will be
miss you
nice.
guys.
But not
Um,
button.
Yeah.
Not
And
Dan.
then basically, my thing is I will be needing a loan because I have like 2,000 gold and I kind of want an apartment. So I'm
What
like,
for yourself?
yeah, dude, damn straight.
Well, don't you want to come live at the estate with us?
50,000.
No, we are not paying for the
Look,
estates.
look, guys, we can do a payment plan.
No, no.
Like, we can for once, Ether and I for once can roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
In the first, what, month,
I
six?
don't have that much, though technically I can't call home for a loan.
Wait.
You can assist me. You know?
Yeah,
We
I
are
can
not gonna
assist
trust the man that gambled his money.
You can trust
Look,
the
look,
you
look.
can trust the very pretty dancer.
No,
Might
let's
trust the
call
pretty
it
dancer.
shots.
No,
The
no, no.
fabulous dancer.
Listen,
We might
I
just-
have no issue with the gambling.
Yeah, don't talk
When
shit
you
about
gamble, you
gambling.
can only lose 100%. But what you can make
There's
is
much more.
astronomical.
Can't you go into debt with gambling?
Yeah. I mean,
His 50k is going to be his debt.
Yeah, but even then, you can lose 100%, or you can make 2,000.
50,000,
What I'm saying is,
51,500.
you take a loan,
Well, then you can
everyone
use
Oh,
that.
I have to do 50 because I lost all my money.
I'm not paying for all of it.
together.
Guys, I think money is
Get
the
that
root of
price
all
down.
evil.
No.
I'm gonna be sleeping in the wild.
Personally, I
Yeah,
think we
would you?
should look
That's
at
what I'm
an
saying.
equal
So, guys,
wealth distribution.
Here's the thing. Let's all we'll negotiate the price down,
Yes.
and let's all pull together a bit of money and try and get the house because it's the cheapest option in terms of everyone.
And longevity, the zoo can be
Are we
there.
really gonna get the
4, 5,
farmhouse?
6. Okay.
Look, I think we could get it down to at least 45.
Unless you guys want to do the townhouse, but then it's only 4 rooms and
How much do I
there's
have?
6 of us.
Shit, I don't have 5,000.
But,
How
I
much
mean,
is an apartment? That
Guys,
was five.
I don't mind sleeping in the
Okay,
wild.
how much
Crunching
gold?
some numbers.
How much gold does Vermin have?
Like 2.5.
That's not bad. Vidi, you're rich with me. Ether, you have a rich parent. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
at the
parents,
moment
but
on me, I've only got about 1.
But also remember
That's the thing. I don't have matches.
If I sell,
our things are
can't
gems.
hold
We
on
still
for
need to go to the bank.
I
That's
can't
true,
go home
but
for
you
money.
can do gems as payment.
We'll see if they accept it. And
But we'll make it work.
Ding dong.
You, Ding Dong, you have what, 2.5?
I've not. Please. I've got 2,186.
That's not that bad. You?
Wouldn't you like to?
You have 3,000.
3,304.
I think we should get the thing for 4 of us because he's evil now.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
evil
I'm
and
happy.
outside.
Listen, I'm happy with that. I'll pay you Oaks like 100 gold pieces a year rent.
I'm still on the count, so
Also, we are open to an in-store audience, and you can get really good coffee and milkshakes and cookies.
for free.
No,
No, the
not
cookies
for
was
free.
Coffee.
The cookies.
Don't say cookies are free. They're gonna come in for free cookies, and then you're not gonna get them.
You get a free cookie with
With
every
the thing.
purchase of a hot drink.
Chocolate.
That is better than Mugger Beans.
I said it wrong. I'm sorry. We're getting sued.
You're gonna get sued. Okay.
Your DM board is upside down.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've just been informed that the DM board is upside down. But
Is it
the
upside
mic-
down?
The mic is set up already, so we're not going to touch it right now.
God,
Wait
this
for the
is
break.
like Stranger Things.
Yo, stranger things
Upside
have happened.
down.
Also, I have given them enough time and I've given them options. I've listened to their discussion and they have
Decided.
definitely decided not to go with the easiest route, which I appreciate because I have already taken out these goodies.
Don't say ooh, it might be wrong. That's our death avatars.
Okay. Actually, no, let's surprise them.
Oh no. It's not
So,
our death
I think
avatar.
we should
let
go for the
us.
9,000.
Let's go for the 9,000 first.
What is our party name?
We are the
We
Chaos
are
Gremlin.
the Chaos Gremlins.
Okay,
That's a great name. That's marketable.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it's very well. It'll be very well received in the city.
Yeah. Look, like I'm just saying, there's another established group who called themselves Bell's Hells. You know.
Chaos
So-
Gremlins. Maybe merchandising in the future.
Yeah.
Do we get royalties?
And
Yes, we
We
should.
get free product maybe. At best.
Royalty.
any products produced in Elysium will be the property of Elysium, using materials and labor from Elysium.
It's fine. We'll,
It's okay.
we'll
We can go. We
outsource
can
it
go.
to
We can go
Neverwinter.
home.
You
We can go
know.
home to no Waterdeep.
Yeah, actually, we got
You
connections.
guys, yeah,
We
not
can
you
actually get merch from family. Why would
I'm
we do
like,
it
I'm
there?
like, why do you go?
Yeah.
And have we decided what we're going to do?
It was never leveled.
Yes, with
Are we seeking a base?
a baby.
Listen,
Is there an estate agent we can tour
I
first?
think we should definitely stay inside.
You can speak to an estate agent.
Okay.
Ding dong.
I think we should just.
So here's my thinking, right? I obviously don't have enough money to buy anything. So I'm kind of just hoping that someone takes me in like the homeless little child that I am. But I think that it would be better to stay inside Elysium by virtue of the fact that there's a lot of trade portals, a lot of merchants, a lot of shops, there's a bank,
True, true.
there's a cult.
A cult. We
Also,
don't know that.
We'll be
We do
close.
know
We'll be
that.
close to Orion. There's security. There's protection. There's a tavern or 6.
There's a stable.
There's a stable.
Okay, I'm on.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you guys want to visit an estate agent?
Yes.
You'll find one 2 streets down from City Hall.
Okay.
What's the area like?
Really nice.
Really nice.
Everywhere is really nice.
Okay, cool.
Everything in Elysium is really nice. That's why it's called Elysium.
Yeah, no, valid.
That's
Listen with the dead people.
his okay. In Ding Dong's defense, his intelligence is new.
Yeah, I'm still figuring this all out.
New, and we mean 10 years. You know.
No, we were talking about out of date.
Oh.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm happy to visit an estate agent. How persuadable are they?
How
You
persuadable.
will have to meet the estate agent.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I meet an estate
Can
agent?
Varus depart?
Okay,
Please do the
so
talking so we can use persuasion.
I'm watching this.
I think he should use.
is the entire party going to meet with the estate
Are
agent?
you guys coming with me to meet
I
the
think
estate
that-
agent?
I'm gonna come with. I'm gonna watch how it goes.
You can help me. You can
What are
back
you
me up.
level?
Level 9.
Oh, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay, guys, I'm busy thinking. What I'm going to try to do is I need to build my property portfolio.
Nice.
So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try and hustle an estate agent. Do not listen to this. I'm going to try and hustle an estate agent
He's God.
with 2,000 coins for a single apartment.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to buy that apartment. I will then rent that apartment out. Passive income.
Oh, that is.
While that is happening, I'm going to live in one of your houses,
I'll let you live in
rent
mine now.
free.
No, I'll let you live
Rent-free?
Rent free.
Rent-free.
Thank you, Barris. We've agreed to
May
that.
I please suggest,
100%.
because this has the possibility to go wrong, let us hustle to buy the house first and finish
Yeah.
the purchase.
Because
Because I don't want to
Yeah.
put them in a
Yeah.
bad mood and then
Yeah,
we
no,
are
no,
trying
no,
to.
that's cool.
This
Yeah.
is. I will assist you since
I
you've got a
could roll
high.
a
Yeah.
map.
we need to get
So we can
a
do
bet on.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We would like to visit the estate agency. What's their name?
What's her name?
Their name.
Their name.
Like the establishment.
So, there
Gam
will
Holding.
be two.
Cohorts.
There will be two.
Okay.
There will be. You can either choose to go to Bailey Fluff.
Bay-leaf. Okay.
Bailey.
Oh, I heard bay-leaf. I was like,
Bailey
Bailey
Fluff.
Bailey Fluff. Fluff.
BAILEY.
No, I get that. The next word, fluff.
Fluff.
Oh,
I literally just heard that and I wrote down bay-leaf.
FLUFF.
That's what we call it.
Bailey.
One of the
Bailey?
So there's Bailey Fluff, and there's another one.
What's the other one?
What's the other one? Is it
Bay-leaf
easier to
fluff.
say?
Bailey Fluff. Yeah.
The tongue twister.
I love.
What's the other one?
We should go to her.
Oh, sorry, Cristello Violet.
I think we should go to Bailey. Just
Yeah.
because of an easy name.
Why not Cristello Violet?
She sounds pretty.
She sounds.
Sounds like a strip.
I was just gonna say that, but I wanted to phrase it in a
I
better
said
way.
it sounded like a fantasy jelly cup, like crystal, but just
Cristello, but
like
It sounds like yeah.
it's like a
Okay,
jelly
you
cup
choose to
with fantasy-
visit the offices of Bailey Fluff.
I mean, I love
Yeah,
Laura
I would
Bailey,
like
so
to.
maybe she's related.
Wait, can I do a perception check to determine which one would likely be better and give better deals?
you could do it inside.
Or insight check?
No. Only okay. So I only say no is because this is actually the first time that you've heard of them. You have no idea about their business practices. If you chose to ask people about them, then yes, you can make.
Can we perhaps know the race of them? Not that that
Oh
matters.
gosh.
Wow.
Oh, we actually should.
We really going there?
Look,
Which
man,
one
I'm just
signboard
saying,
looks
I
better?
don't want to deal with any dwarfs.
Their signboards look pretty much the same,
no, I
just
can't.
their color schemes are different.
Can you even speak?
One's red and yellow, one is black and purple.
What can you read?
I asked if he could even speak with his intelligence. How are you feeling today? What's your favorite food?
So we're
Okay, let's go to Bailey.
I'd like to watch.
I'm sorry, that's what Varro said.
Bailey Fluff.
He's got tinnitus in
Please
his
don't call her
ear.
that.
we're going to Bailey
Because you're also
Fluff.
just intelligent.
Can I wild shape into
Yeah,
a
but the
cat?
thing is, if it's
I can't hear a
charisma,
cat.
You can.
I got the
And walk
riz.
in with them.
I got the riz.
Okay, so this is
You
what
can.
I'm gonna do.
I am amazing if I'm dancing all day.
I'm gonna stand outside. Are there offices next door to each other? Is there like direct competition?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand directly outside either one. I am then going to say I'm gonna turn to a bystander on the street and I'm gonna ask you, which one should I stay away from?
Ooh,
Good question.
that is a great question.
The bystander looks at you, looks behind them, looks at you, and looks at the store. I don't know, I got my house for free.
Wait, hold on. This house is for free?
I'm guessing if it's
He gambled his thing for
Them.
I'm gonna ask you another question. Who can I chat to that would be able to give me a fair and honest answer?
Possibly the estate.
No, but you're misunderstanding me. I'm not wanting to speak to the estate agent without knowing which one I should go to.
We're still stuck on
Okay,
this house.
so I don't think there are many people that will be able to assist you because most of the houses, the smaller houses, or as I think you would call them, an apartment, were given out freely by the Lord Mayor.
Okay. Understood. Thanks. So then,
That's Bailey Fluff,
what I'm
right?
gonna do is
Bailey
that guy's
Fluff.
name was Gregory. Hey.
Okay.
Costello.
Costello,
No, not
The god.
your
the
god.
god,
He's the one holding a grudge against.
Yes.
Gregory Fontaine.
Gregory Fontaine. Yes.
The
that's
grudge
one.
guy.
That is one of the personal guards
Yeah.
of the Lord Mayor.
Yeah.
While this
So-
is happening, Varus is just gonna go into the Bailey Fluff Estate Agency.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna walk with him.
in your cat form. Okay.
We should have went to Ryan.
First.
What are the odds of me
Oh,
going
okay.
to Gregory Fontaine? Do I find him? Do I not
You
find
can try and find him. You know where the barracks are. You can go to the barracks and you can ask after him. You know where he was stationed the previous. That would have been about 2 weeks ago. That you know he was stationed at the gate to Orion's castle.
Can we maybe send someone with him just so he doesn't kill Gregory?
No, I'm not killing Gregory. Don't worry, guys. I've got an agenda. I am going.
It's gonna be in jail.
I'm gonna go actually up to the gates to Orion's castle, and I'm gonna look for Gregory. Do I find him?
You do not. There are 2 other random guards there.
All right. So I'm gonna say to them, "Hey guys, listen. I just need to know if I can have a quick chat to Orion. We obviously go way back. He invited me to the city. Is there any chance I could speak to him?
Okay, so you're at the castle at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would have taken you 20. Did you walk? Did you run? It would have taken you about 20 minutes to walk there.
I ran.
You ran. Okay, it would have taken you about 10 minutes to run there. Okay, did you sprint?
No.
You
That's a
ran.
good thing.
It would have taken you about 10 minutes to run there. During those 10 minutes, I believe a member of your party is already.
Yep.
2 members of your party actually are already in the offices of
That's
the
fine. No, that's fine
So-
because I'm wanting to negotiate with the better one that I'm gonna chat to.
while you're running. Okay, we're gonna cut to
That's cool.
these 2 members.
Have we entered in? Is there like
Yes.
a ding, like
You have entered, you've opened the door, there's
Okay.
a little ding with a tiny brass bell, and then you are greeted by a gnome receptionist. She looks very structured, very well put together, like what you would expect from the assistant of a real estate agent.
By structure, do you mean?
Structured outfit, shoulder pads. I'm referring to shoulder pads.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was picturing like,
Something else.
Oh.
you know. Anyway, I'm gonna. Varus is gonna go up to her. It's a her, right?
Yes.
Okay, just gotta make sure. And he's gonna tip his hat and say, Varus Dupont, I was told you were the best state agency to come to. And me and a couple of my friends, good friends, are looking at making an investment, and we'd like to talk to you about how we can help each other in this
I'm gonna
business
hold
opportunity.
on the hand. Ether Dyer, the Dyer Metropolitan family will speak.
And she goes, oh, hello. I'm Annalise, assistant to Bailey Fluff. Do you have an appointment?
Unfortunately not. We weren't made aware of the booking system. May we inquire now?
That's fine. We don't have anyone else here because the mayor keeps giving away free houses.
Surely that can't be too good for business, am I right?
Some of our more affluent members of town do wish for larger estates. The mayor only gives away smaller apartments.
We were looking at maybe more than one purchase, actually. You know?
Oh, okay. I
Potentially.
will check, and then you see her reach for a stone.
Okay.
It picks up the
Yeah, yeah.
stone, and then into the stone, she says, paging Bailey. And then you hear back from the stone and in the room, directly behind her, the voice of a woman, you're assuming Bailey Fluff. And there's a bit of an echo because it's coming through on the stone,
Some feedback.
and it's right there. You can hear exactly. And Bailey says, gods, do we have customers? Please send them in. Send them in. Send them in. Okay, and then Annalise is, you can go right in. Annalise hops down from the chair, opens up the door for you, and you are led into the office of the Bailey Fluff.
First of all, Varys is not going to say this, but I want to say this. Is there a door handle at her height?
How tall
Just out
is-
of curiosity.
How tall is a gnome?
Or is there like a step ladder type situation?
It is a door within a door
Oh,
that is
nice.
for her.
Like Lord of the
And
Rings
then-
when the hobbits pulled up in Bree and stuff. You know?
Yes, but
Yeah.
then on the other side of the door, you will see a door handle for her to open the door from the inside
Okay.
for
Normal.
regular size
Like normal.
Regular,
peop-
medium size.
medium
Medium size.
creatures.
Yeah.
Medium-sized creatures, yes, that was.
So center.
Normal's derogatory,
Yeah.
you know.
And a Goliath for some reason.
And a Goliath.
He just ducks everywhere, you know.
Anyway, I'd like to walk in with
Anyway,
Bailey Fluff immediately stands up from her desk when she sees you, very excited. How can I assist? You want to buy multiple properties, I hear?
no, we were thinking about that. We were made aware that there were a couple options for investment. You know, we were thinking maybe rent out 2 apartments, maybe get a nice little townhouse for me and my party members. You know, we're going to be staying here for a while because we've actually been contracted by a good friend of mine, old friend of ours actually, an Orion Stardust, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
An Orion Stardust, you know, great
Oh,
guy.
friends of the mayor.
Yeah, we go way back, you know.
Lord Mayor.
Not just that, of course. I'm Ether Dyer of the Dyer and Sons Mercantile family from Waterdeep. So obviously, I'm always looking to make more connections in the other cities, especially one as resplendent as
Okay,
Elysium.
then Annalise, when you say that a second time, you say a full name and that you're from the Mercantile family. Annalise looks up to Bailey. Keep saying that for some reason.
Can I just
That's
meow
awkward.
cutely on the floor? No.
I don't care. I'm gonna brush it off because I'm proud of
Come
my
on, jump on
family.
the desk.
We've bounced back, okay?
No.
I'm gonna turn
gonna
to
touch
Ether,
Varys'
actually.
shoulder.
I'm gonna say, Ether, I wonder, do they think they have commercial properties? Maybe like a little coffee shop we could open here? You know, but listen, maybe they'd be interested. If not, you know, maybe we'll talk to someone else. But let's just go on the apartments first. We were made aware you have apartments available, townhouses. What's that look like? You know?
Apartments, 2 bedrooms,
Okay.
kitchen, lavatory.
Open plan living or
Small, open plan living,
That's great.
small dining room.
yeah.
Best suited for about 4 medium-sized creatures.
Okay, for the townhouse, right?
People, apartment.
Oh, the apartment could have 4
Yeah.
creatures. Okay, that's
Your
nice.
townhouses are usually 3 floors, narrow. That's about 4 bedrooms, 2 lavatories, a lounge area, and a dining room.
Okay.
And that's for roughly
Suited for about 6 to 8 people at a squeeze. And then it's only the 3 of you, right?
Yeah.
That are in there.
Yep.
At the store, right?
Are you with us?
Yeah.
I'm waiting
I'm a
outside.
cat.
Oh, you're waiting outside.
Yeah, because.
And you're with us?
In a cat form, though.
Oh, and as a cat, are you like a metallic cat or a normal cat?
Metallic.
That is cool.
Am I crying?
And are you with us?
Huh?
No, I'm not start staring at the sky. I'm like,
We like saying each other. I'm like half
Don't forget, while you're in the city,
No, I
you can only read stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember you under
my-
disguise.
I'm still under disguise.
We have to keep
Your
you in
backstory
disguise
is
so
when
you
you
can
survive.
survive.
You might get hate crime.
But I'm also. So we were in Elysium, weren't we?
Yes. that's
And
in the city.
Elysium is the city of
Okay,
Oh,
next,
oh,
next slide.
Really?
Yeah.
Son
It's
of a
the whole
gun.
city.
Okay.
So if you do,
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, he is wearing my hat of disguise outside. So he is currently Penelope Pitstop, a beautiful, luscious human dancer. Gorgeous auburn hair.
Is there any news on me with?
Yeah. Do you want to cut back to him for a bit?
Screw it, no, I'm going inside
Oh,
with
do you guys not know what you want to say?
Can I perch on Varys' shoulder?
I have some ideas.
You have some
Okay,
ideas.
then you wanna
So we're gonna go. It hasn't been 10 minutes of speaking
Okay.
yet.
Okay. So
Okay, so do you want to go for multiple apartments, or are you looking for?
maybe townhouse, 2 apartments. We could work out the logistics on the price.
You wanna go
You
for
can
the
do
townhouse, the apartment?
6 to 8 in a townhouse at a squeeze.
Well,
And that's
unfortunately,
normal sized people.
I have a friend of mine.
Medium-sized creature.
So,
We can make them. What about one apartment in the townhouse and see how it goes from there?
okay, we could do that.
So I will point out, rather Bailey will point out, so the apartments are generally further out. The townhouses and the larger houses are generally closer to the main castle where Orion lives because it provides a more defensible position. Because they are taller.
And you said the apartments are further out.
Yeah, not by much, but they are further out.
That's okay, but I can put
I still like the idea of one townhouse and 2 apartments.
Well, let's look at a deal. Let's see if they can
Yeah.
Okay.
Gems, but we will.
We can. Let's see what we can do. Well, at the moment, let's say.
Okay, we're gonna pause there while Ether and Varys are thinking, and Vermin is a cat basically strolling around the office, and I think Ding Dong has finally reached the gate to the castle and is met with 6 guards pointing pikes directly at him because he is a Goliath that has been running non-stop toward the castle of the Lord Mayor.
Brilliant.
Here we go.
So whilst I arrive, I say, hello, gentlemen. Hello. How are we?
What's your business?
Yeah, so I'm actually on official business as I've been employed by a good friend of mine, Orion, as I'm sure you may know who he is. I was wondering if I could chat to him, ask him if he knows me, he will say yes.
So you say that again, it's a bit loud.
I was saying, I have been appointed by Orion for official business. I'm visiting the city. He's asked me to stay. And I don't really have an appointment with him, but he's an old friend of mine. And if you ask him about me, he will know who I am. So I would like to see him, please. Is he available?
You say that you've been appointed to conduct business on behalf of the Lord Mayor?
I wouldn't necessarily say on behalf of him, I'd say for him.
On, that's the same thing.
Not necessarily, but continue.
You may present the vestiges of your appointment, and we will let you pass.
So I don't really have it on me.
Oh, that's fine. You can go. You can get it and come back.
Yeah, so I kind of just ran here. It's really important. How about this? Don't let me in right now. Explain to Orion that I need his help and his guidance in acquiring a title deed of property, and it should pique his interest. Say that Ding Dong is asking for him.
Ding Dong is asking for a title deed.
No, Ding Dong is asking for his assistance in obtaining a title deed.
Ding Dong is asking for a title deed.
That is exactly what I didn't say. Ding Dong
Doesn't want a title deed.
Ding Dong wants a title deed.
So we should tell the Captain Gregory.
Ding Dong needs help.
We need to tell Captain Gregory that Ding Dong is here and he needs help.
Correct.
Okay, so then the one of the guards goes inside to one of the turrets that are there, and you assume he uses a sending stone, and then he comes back and he says that Captain Gregory is on his way. He seems very confused.
Okay. I am going to use my medallion of thoughts.
Remind us what the Medallion of
The
Thoughts
medallion of
uses.
thoughts, it has 5 charges per long rest, and it allows me to read the mind of another individual within 100 feet or viewable distance. Alright?
Whose mind do you attempt? Is it one of the 6 guards, or is it Gregory Fontaine?
It'll be Gregory Fontaine when he arrives.
Okay. Let us cut back to Ether and Varus and Vermin currently in cat form.
Okay.
So, how would you like me to address you? I know we're not maybe on a
Oh, you
first
can
name
call me
basis.
Bailey.
Bailey. That's a nice name, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You know, it's unique. You know, it's not like we got like these Georges and Gregorys running around. You know.
Oh.
She's
Do you
definitely-
know a George?
She's definitely a, like, you know.
Do you know
She's
a
not
Gregory?
straight. I actually.
I know a Gregory.
Is he? How is he? Is he like?
Really?
Is he a chill dude, or is he like, you know?
He can be. He's actually very protective.
Okay, well then, you know, maybe there's a good Gregory. I apologize if I offended that Gregory, but I knew a George once. You know.
Oh, I do know a George.
Yeah, though he didn't shower
When
and
we
like.
came here, George basically provided everything that we needed.
Anyway, so
Fond memories.
Can
But
I
also-
can I just nudge her as the cat?
Oh, look at that! And then she bends down and pets you.
Good distraction. Anyway, on to the matter of
yeah,
business.
sorry, Bailey. On to business. So we were looking at a couple properties, but of course, on condition we see it and make sure it's still in good condition. You know, no leaks, no mold problems, etc. Just those basic checks.
Pet friendly.
We were, pet friendly. Perhaps at least on the townhouse. You know, is that a thing? Is it pet friendly, or is there like a no pet policy?
Well, if you want to take this little guy with you, then of course,
Okay,
that's fine.
fine, yeah, but no-
We of course don't allow any dangerous
Oh,
creatures, and you can find the list at our town hall on dangerous creatures. that
yeah,
are
we
not
will have a
allowed
look at the regulations. Don't worry. So we were actually looking at potentially 2 apartments, 1 townhouse. What's the best price you could do on that? You know, since we are buying a few properties, I know like the mayor. You know, he is a great guy. You know, I mean, he helped me in the past as well. So I understand his charitable nature, but I also understand you need to make money. You know, you need to pay your staff. I mean, you know.
Okay, so with that, she will hand you a portfolio
Okay.
of sorts. In that portfolio, you will see 3 apartments as described, 2 bedroom and so 3 apartments. 2 of those apartments will be at 4,500 for purchase. 1 at 5,000 for purchase. Okay, still 2 bedroom. Then you will see 2 townhouses, both of them at 9,000 gold
How about
each. There is a farmhouse, there's a farmhouse just outside of the city. Well, not necessarily outside of the city, but more toward the farmlands
Okay.
in the city. It is a bit of a walk from the market district. That is also 4 bedrooms, but the lounge dining areas, all of that, are much larger, and the land on which it sits is much larger as well.
Is there?
And that is actually 12,500 gold pieces. So you're looking at possibly 500 square feet.
First of all, that's sounds great. Is there sort of like a do we get subsidized if we were to farm the land and, you know, help support the area? Obviously,
No,
no subsidies.
No.
If I was to talk with
you
Ryan.
can't apply for a subsidy with
I
us.
don't- of
You
course.
have to
I'm
go
just
to
saying. I don't
town
know
hall
if it's
and
like
there's a lot of bureaucracy involved with that, and we prefer not
Sure,
to get
yeah.
involved.
Fair enough.
What do you think of the farmhouse, Ethan?
Farmhouse sounds
So
amazing, but that
you and Ether may discuss. I'm going back to
Ding dong.
our man Ding Dong. Gregory Fontaine has shown up at the gates, and when he sees you, he just lets out a sigh and goes, "Oh, not this one." Yeah.
Gregory, I feel as though on the last occasion we got off on the wrong foot.
12.5.
No, I mean,
Right.
how many people can it house?
And I'd like to formally apologize.
Yeah,
I would like to
but
apologize.
we could
He perks up at that. Oh, sure. Go ahead.
You obviously the druid.
I'm sorry for the way I acted in regards to not wanting to give up my weapons and if I was disrespectful in any sense. I've done a lot of reflecting over the last 2 weeks and it was unacceptable.
For what the farmhouse.
He seems very impressed by this. Not many people actually. And he says to you,
Excuse my cute face.
not many people would have the courage to admit that they were wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. And I'd like to
17.5.
I'd like us to start on a clean slate.
Yeah.
Consider the slate clean.
Brilliant.
He seems very impressed with you. You get the impression that you are possibly one of the first people, or like the only person who has ever pissed him off that has actually, of your own volition, apologized.
So, right now, Gregory, I need you to understand that that apology was genuine. I am going to ask you for a favor. The apology was not so that it would increase my chances of the favor. It was a genuine apology. I would like you to know that. I'm
Now
not-
he's suspicious.
I knew it is.
I
Oh,
would like
that's what the listing is.
to meet with Orion,
You want a third one?
right? If it's a no, it's a no. I get it. I'll come back another time. All I'm asking is that you inform him that I'm here and that I need assistance and his advice in buying the property and obtaining a title
I
deed
think 18K.
because I know that he is somewhat of an expert in that.
At this,
So,
Gregory
you
looks
don't mind contributing to this, right?
very confused, and he says to you, I was under the impression that you were here to see Orion. I was the one that sent out the invites this morning to a tavern that you were staying at.
Right, so I didn't particularly
Did
get
you
that.
not?
We're
Do you not
supposed to
have
be
the
a
invite?
tavern, but
I
don't
don't
know.
got you in, so you don't have the
Yeah.
invite.
I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't handed that. Maybe the person who was there to hand. Maybe I snuck past them. Maybe they were in the bathroom.
Okay,
I don't actually
then
have the invite.
he's very exasperated at this point. The Lord Mayor is very impatient, and I see that you've come alone, and
Well, I'm here.
you may want to see him right now. Are you prepared for a lot of shouting, maybe a few insults?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. Then come with me. You can meet the Lord Mayor now.
Brilliant.
Go.
Oh, we're gonna come back? We've come to idea.
Okay. He's
We're
coming.
gonna come back to the.
He's coming. He's got an idea.
Gregory is rushing you to Orion at the moment.
Okay, cool.
So, both of you, we're cutting back to you for like 2 minutes, and then
In like
Orion,
2 minutes.
very exasperated, is going to be vicious to your friend.
Before that happens, I'm going to tell Gregory Fontaine that listen, I kind of need a pee. So before you take me to Orion,
so he takes you to one of the guard houses that is there, and there's a lavatory.
and there's a lavatory.
Yeah.
So
In a
I'm really
guardhouse.
into character right now.
Yeah. Definitely.
Damn, I don't think we're doing that.
Yeah. And now we are going
should
back
do
to Ether and Varys.
Okay, so Varys and Ether.
Go ahead and make your offer.
So we would like to make you an offer, not one, not two, but in fact 3 properties. And
3 properties.
yes,
Okay.
So we were thinking the farm would be great. You know, I have a good friend of mine. He's actually, he's a druid. And he does like the great outdoors. Me personally, I would have more gone for a townhouse. I'm from Waterdeep initially, but between you and I, not what it once was. So yeah,
Good.
maybe the farm life would be good. So we were thinking farmhouse, 2 apartments. I know it comes to 22K.
Just under.
Just under 22K. We were thinking, what about 18? Since we're bringing some business.
Two
No
apart-
doubt.
2 apartments.
Yes.
So would you like the apartment that was listed at 5,000 or 2 apartments that were listed at 4,500?
The 2 for 4.5. You know, we were thinking maybe like we might develop it, flip it a bit. You know, maybe I'll flip it actually. We have
Zhuzh it up.
just an investment. You know, like we got to invest in our
Oh, you
future.
wanted a flip. Do you have an agent in mind to assist with the sale?
Well, you know, give me your business card. We'll get back to that. You know, still early days. Anyway, farmhouse, 2 4.5 apartments. You know, we were thinking. Maybe-
21,500.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe 18 and a half.
Oh, I was thinking maybe 21,500.
You know, we're just looking at this way. You know, we're bringing some business. You know, I don't eavesdrop, but my right ear works really well. And I heard that you were happy you were getting customers, and you know, we think that.
Well, that's what
We think this-
business
yeah.
is. We're always happy
Oh
getting
no,
customers.
100%. But we think this could be the start of a long and fruitful relationship. Not the first property, not the second, not the third. By the end of the year, maybe you know we would have bought 10 properties from you. You know, who knows how it goes. So I think believe in us at this 18, and you know there'll be future business. What do you say?
Roll
I want to.
persuasion.
Yes.
Can I nudge her?
Can I as what's it, a bard assist him?
Just
Assist.
say he was like backing me up, like yeah, you know that sounds great.
Can I be a type man?
So I would. Okay, what do you want to
I
do?
was gonna nudge her a little bit and like look up with pleading eyes. You know, like when cats look.
If he doesn't let
and
me
their
take
eyes like go really big and they're like.
Perfect.
Okay, so because your bard friend is assisting you,
Yes.
and because of the cute cat doing the. Can I say a cat is doing puppy eyes?
Cat
Yeah, we'll say kitten eyes. But like,
Puss in Boots size.
The fluffy.
okay, just because of that, roll. I'm giving you double advantage. Roll 3 dice. 3
You
d20.
gotta give me one of yours. Wait, let me take one. Okay, give me one.
I'll give you the one that Pascal gave me last.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Let me use one he gave me as well.
Okay, roll 3 d20s for me.
And take the higher.
And take the higher. So we have a roll of 3, a roll of 4, and a roll of
But with
That's
your,
a 9.
9.
yeah, and
Plus-
with your
Plus
yeah.
13.
Plus 13.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, thank
Yes.
assistant.
So that is a roll of 22.
Yes.
22. Nice.
Yeah, because you got 13.
Yeah.
9 and
That
13.
was my first
9 and
one.
13
That
is
was my-
22.
Over 7. I
The
just
woman
need
was
to get
too
7
stunned
rolls.
to speak.
Yeah.
That was so
That's the
scary.
worst roll I've ever seen in my life, though.
3.
Wait.
No,
this
no,
is
no, no.
So, okay, with the persuasion roll of 22, what you've done,
Thank you.
and the Puss in Boots eyes from there, from 21,500, Bailey Fluff is. I have forgotten words. Willing to go down to an even 20.
I mean, if we all share it, it should make too much of a dent in your
21,500
pocket.
to
Are you willing to bite the bullet, so to speak?
Yeah,
Bite
I'm
the-
assuming
bite the
most
dagger?
of the people will pay me back.
Looking at me for.
You're literally evil now. That's canon.
Do we know he's evil?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
How
He just woke
about?
up and made-
If he's gonna steal our money, we don't.
No. How about
You don't know.
we meet in the middle at 19.5?
Here we go.
The
Please.
lowest I was going was 20. 19.5 plus. See, so the 20 would include all of the transfer costs, and we would, of course, prepare the deed.
Oh well, in that case,
And
20
give
is a
it
fair
to-
deal. I'm used to it being added afterwards, you know, hidden fees, but I
Oh
appreciate
no,
the honesty.
the Lord Mayor does not approve.
He doesn't approve hidden fees.
Okay, then let's just take.
I'll take it at 20.
You take it to 20. Okay, mark down
Yeah.
that you have now purchased 2 apartments on the south side of town. Okay.
Okay.
2 apartments, south side of town.
Why not?
Yes.
Uh,
And one farmhouse, right?
and one farmhouse outside of town.
How
That's a little scary to me.
Question: do you want everything in your name?
So,
No.
so
That's maybe not a good
city
idea. I might have
bounds,
some,
but
predators.
far off enough that it's
Do you
private.
want
I think let's put.
put something in my name, put something in your name, and then do you want to have two things in your name, or do you want to trust one of our allies?
So,
I will
one
take.
farmhouse and two pots.
One
Question.
farmhouse outside of town.
Farmhouse
Outside
in
of
your
town,
name.
this is it?
That's the biggest asset.
Question for the DM.
I'll take one of the
Outside,
farmhouses
yes.
and then we'll
Pause. Question for the DM. Are there lawyers within this town?
Oh dear me.
Are there lawyers within the city?
It's
I love how
surprising-
we
Ding Dong
talk
is looking to
about
get
lawyers.
hired.
Surprisingly, not many.
But
There
they
are. If you were, so as the GM, outside of game, I'll give you the information that there
We have two
aren't
apartments.
many attorneys or lawyers here. If they are, or if you have noticed any, they're mostly either prosecutors or defense attorneys.
Okay.
Because of the way that that city of Elysium was set up, there isn't much need for litigation.
All right, but
Because the mayor would possibly litigate.
not necessarily litigation, but I assume that due to the fact that there is
It's more bureaucratic than anything.
no, that's fair, but I assume that because there are transfer fees and transfer costs, that there would be conveyancers, attorneys that deal with wills and estates. There would be a master's office and a deeds registry office. I assume there isn't. So there's no one.
Everything just goes through town hall.
All right. Would town hall be able to set up a trust and a company?
Oh gosh.
Possibly.
Possibly.
No, let him cook.
Not-
Let him cook. He's cooking.
Within,
He's cooking.
But- That's
if
gonna
you
put-
do recall, so yes,
Cooking a romantic story.
in this world in general, what you are proposing is possible outside of Elysium.
Outside of Elysium. Right. So
Elysium, everything is generally owned by the Lord Mayor because he had started it. The castle was his, and then he expanded. So technically, what the both of you don't know this. You don't know this. The both of you don't know this. Nor does Ding Dong know this.
So no-
You guys just purchased apartments from Orion.
okay, no, that's perfectly
I
fine.
figured that, but
Yeah.
first of all, outside real quick, I just want to make sure on top of this that we're on technically under like a lease agreement. You know what I mean? Like buying the right to live in it. I want to make sure we actually own the physical property, and Orion is not still the sole owner.
All right. So
that
this
even
is
possible?
can I just
You know, you could just ask that.
just
but-
outside? So here's what I'm thinking. You saying you might have creditors, right? It's
Potentially.
So what I was saying is, what you're going to do is you're going to register a trust. You're going to be a
Okay.
trustee of that trust. Then that trust is going to open up a company, right? A trust is not a legal entity, but a trust is entitled to own property. Then what's going to happen is that company is then you're going to give money to that company. That company is then going to open up a loan account towards you. So it's not a donation; it's now taking a loan from you. That
Does
company,
the trust own the property, or does the company own the property?
the company owns the property.
And is he
The
going to trust?
the trust owns the company. The company will own the
He's
property.
cooking.
The property, the
My
company
brain.
will then have the money
My
to
brain.
buy the property from the loan account that it was taken from him. So he gives the money. They don't open a loan account. Then what happens is he will be appointed a trustee. He will be appointed a trustee.
He'll be appointed a trustee of the trust, and he'll be appointed a trustee of the trust. The company is the one that's purchasing the
property, but the trust
the
owns-
company doesn't. The company doesn't own the property at the moment because of the company. The property is owned by, I'm assuming, Varys DuPont at this point. So if Varys DuPont wants to
such an idiot.
then transfer the property into the company is gaining the asset.
Yes.
Okay, so then there's
But
certain
I mean-
taxes involved there.
Yes, but significantly lower.
It will be lower, but he's already paid for that.
Yeah, because he's
So,
a fool.
Then, if you want to then
Varys is a fool.
That's what I'm saying.
transfer,
That's what I'm saying.
then we're opening the trust first and then the company. I am so sorry. This is my bread
Sorry.
and butter as well.
Yeah, we're
So,
sorry.
he's trying to trick me. I shall not be tricked. Because
I wasn't trying to trick you. I'm trying to trick his creditors and make
That-
sure
yeah.
and make sure
No.
that if he goes into some form of liquidation or sequestration, that they do not put you guys on the
What if we
street.
kill his creditors?
the first
That's fair. You could do that.
The
That
first
could solve this whole thing.
You're the first one.
The first
man, I've been
mistake he
alive for
made
6
was
years, and
not
I get
opening the trust prior
Yeah,
to
to
purchasing
yeah.
the property. But anyway, that was just a general life lesson, okay?
Yeah, sorry
I'm
about
hoping you used those few minutes to go get some snacks or drinks.
I smell burning toast.
Okay, and,
Anyway, so I know none of this. Well, I
wish you
do,
did. I
but
wish you
Varys
did.
doesn't know anyway.
I wish you
He's
consulted
too
him.
trusting. Unfortunately, Ding Dong,
Is
I was
about
going
to
to say a
get
naughty word, but he left himself of our presence. So Varys is going to take one of the apartments in his name. That's the only thing that's been in his name. The farmhouse, as it is the highest asset, is going to be in Ether Daye's name, as
And
he is more likely to not be credited.
And I've bought Vidi. Oh shit! But can you own anything?
No.
I have money.
No,
What do you mean, can I own?
Didn't you?
But
pull
well,
it?
you
No,
know,
he lost his stuff, but he
I lost it,
But you can
now
still
He
get
can
me
get
now.
you
I can-
stuff.
I'm gonna bring Vidi in so that
Yeah.
we can put some the last apartment in Vidi's name.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And an hour later, all we have done is buy an apartment.
And discuss
Real
trust
life.
and companies. And
Okay, Varys DuPont, mark down that you have one apartment,
Yeah.
either one farmhouse,
And who's got the other apartment?
500 square feet, and VD has one apartment, 2-bedroom, everyone knows.
Ding Dong
And
was not here,
That's right, he's not here.
so we will deal with the consequences.
20,000
I
and
just forgot a riot is waiting.
Where is Ragnar?
Well, we don't know that.
We
Remember,
don't
you
know.
mean Penelope
Yes,
Pinstripe?
where's Penelope?
I'm outside the store.
Penelope Pitstop is outside. I just went out to call Vidi and
And she's just-
Okay.
I told Penelope.
Who's
we'd be
losing
back.
20,000 gold?
So I will pay for it in gems.
That is the point.
Yes, Varys DuPont will pay for it.
Wait, you
But
know
I.
In gems.
Are you inside?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I went and
too.
bought.
We can
We can go 10k to
Yeah, we can
I
split
heard
up.
22,000.
Okay, so then
through the door, bust open.
10k, 10k, you lose 5 gems, you lose 5 gems. Both of you are down to 20 gems each. Now let's go to Ding Dong.
Hello there. General, good. Sorry.
Ding Dong is being led up to the castle by Gregory Fontaine. Would you like to make conversation? What are you saying, or are you just following him up to the castle?
Can I quick,
I,
do you mind if I interject real quick?
not at all.
Like 2 minutes. After this has gone through, can I say that we went to a coffee shop?
Oh my.
Because we don't know that we're being waited for. So then,
Go back to the tavern.
in character,
Let's
Yeah.
open up a cat cafe.
in character,
He has
is
a
there?
ring that can read
I
all
know,
minds.
but Varys does not know this. Can we go for a coffee just to celebrate the fact that we're not property?
Yeah.
I need a pint.
So now we can cut back. Sorry, I just wanted to have something happen.
So you have gone to the. Where are you going to the district with the apartments, or further
We'll
out?
visit them. We just want to go to like a cafe. A cafe
Okay,
or like a little.
okay, you guys are sitting at.
It's too early in the morning to drink.
What time is
You
it?
guys are sitting at the Unicorn Brews.
And the time is now?
Unicorn Brews is now about 10 a.m.
It's only 10 a.m. and all that thing went through my head.
So
I
much
still want to
business.
know about that because that's not
Oh, God.
Okay.
company thing. That's something.
Ding Dong has made it to the castle. Are you speaking with Gregory Fontaine, or are you gonna go straight to Orion as soon as possible?
I mean, while we walking, I'm gonna make a little bit of compensation. I mean, I might
Okay.
as well.
I feel like my
Gregory is doing a very, very fast walk at the moment.
All right. So I'm gonna say, hey man, you're walking quite quickly. Do you?
Yeah, I'm
Do you
very
want-
afraid.
Yeah. No.
He's
that's
been
fine.
waiting for since 8 a.m.
No. That's fair. No. Duly noted. Question. I noticed that you're walking quite fast. You seem quite fit. Do you like work out? Do you do this often? Like, what's
Yeah,
your 5K time?
5k time?
Yeah. Do you time yourself when you run?
No.
Okay.
Why would I time myself when I run?
You know, just.
And also, I don't think I've ever just run 5Ks. I always catch people before that.
So you don't run for leisure, I take it. No, duly noted. Duly noted. Forget I said anything. Lovely weather. Lovely weather.
The weather in Elysium is always great.
Yeah, no, I've noticed. Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme?
We're getting soon.
Was it crispy?
Was it crispy? What's a Krispy Kreme?
It's yeah, no,
I've had some things that are crispy. I've had some things that are creamy. What's a Krispy Kreme?
Whoa.
it's a donut.
What's a donut?
What's a donut?
I knew it.
Never mind. You like jazz?
Oh, there is a lovely jazz bar
Oh, really?
that we go to. Yes, it's just in the outskirts of town.
Oh, what's it called?
If we find out about this, we're going.
Sorry, what?
What's it called?
The Jazz Club.
Oh, the jazz club.
Yeah.
Fitting. Fitting.
Yeah, it's the Jazz Club.
Oh, cool.
But
Payback for
I'd love if you could show me. Where it
oh, we're not friends.
is. No, I know we're not friends. I'm not asking you to go with me, but I'd
I've
love it.
accepted your apology. We are not friends.
No, duly noted. I was just kidding about asking you to show me.
Oh.
That was made in jest.
Okay, you can go in. You arrive at the doors. Steward is waiting for you.
Who's Stuart?
Not
The-
steward, the steward.
Like he's
His
like the
name
butler.
is Steward.
Oh.
Stuart the steward.
Yes.
Oh, bye.
Stuart the steward. Sorry,
Yes, I said
I have a list,
little.
but my
Is he
No.
little?
Stuart.
No,
Is he
he's
little?
medium size. He's human.
You're thinking of Stuart the
Stuart the steward.
I'm thinking
Wow. So the steward, the steward
Is it
meets
spelled
you.
Stuart like little like W?
Okay, we're gonna spend another.
Sorry, never mind. Sorry.
Fight something, please.
Yeah, we're not gonna get to anything.
I need to go.
That is entirely up to you.
Orion's gonna
I say
fight.
we fight Orion.
Okay, then you are led into a parlor where Orion is waiting for you, looking very, very upset.
Alright. So I'm gonna walk in.
I sent out, then you know, the steward takes you in. You are at the door. Orion glares at you. I sent out 6 letters this morning at 7 a.m.
What?
Our meeting was scheduled for 8 a.m. I received no replies, and none of you came. I've already sent out a scouting party to clear the keep outside of town. And that adventuring party will now be able to keep it. I just needed, it was overrun with goblins. I just needed someone to get rid of the goblins, and then I thought you would be able to take it. But now they're gonna take it.
Right.
Okay,
So,
and also they may fail because they call themselves the Green Leaf Society. Okay, so they may fail. So that means I'm gonna have to get a different adventuring party. Where were you? You were supposed to be out there at 8 o'clock.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying it's your fault. I am not saying it's your fault by any means. It is not your fault. But I'm also not saying that it's my fault. I think there's been a gross misunderstanding because I didn't receive the letter. So, if anything, I think you need to investigate your messengers for treason.
Okay, then Orion just says Stolas, and a rat scurries in up the leg of a table. Stolas then faces Orion, and then Orion and Stolas seem to be having a conversation, and
Because I didn't receive a letter.
Orion turns to you and says, "It seems that none of you were at the tavern that you were staying at.
Well, so here's the thing.
Where have you been staying?" Oh God, please do not tell me that you have taken to the streets of my city. We have 0 homelessness here. Please.
I assume you want to stay in the tavern.
So here's my situation, right? Do you remember about 2 weeks ago when you invited us? Right? We arrived about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
I had put down a deposit for. I think I put down a deposit for 3 nights, 4 nights, right? Unfortunately, what had happened was the tavern where I was staying, they had fully booked afterwards, and I didn't realize that I didn't book enough time. I didn't know that we were expected to stay this long, and unfortunately, they kicked me out, right? and I couldn't find my bag of gold. I actually found it this morning. It was under the hay bale that I'd been sleeping on. So I wasn't able to afford lodging anywhere else. But I found my gold, and this morning I attempted to purchase a property. But before I did so, before I chatted to the estate agents, I actually wanted to chat to you about that because...
Okay, Ryan just holds up his arm. If a property becomes available, we will send out correspondence. Where will you be taking up permanent residence? I intended for you to take up permanent residence in the keep it's been.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I was planning on buying something. Something that I'd learned from you about 10 or so years ago was to buy a property, rent it out, and earn passive income. Right? That's how you create your financial stability.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I wanted to chat to you about because obviously I'm not familiar with the city. I've been here for about 2 weeks.
We don't actually have the time now. You can set an appointment with Stuart.
Okay.
Okay, since we have the Green Leaf Society and he just shakes his head at that, taking care of the keep outside of town, hopefully the goblins should be gone. We have, or rather the council has received information of a second living crystal.
Oh, interesting.
A red living crystal that we are in desperate need of.
I would also just like to apologize on behalf of my counterparts for them being late. I know that they have been haggling with an estate agent. I assume they also didn't receive the message, which I suppose is no fault of their own. So yeah, sorry again for being late. Sorry for them. It's not their fault. They are not late of their own accord.
Okay, then Orion does not seem to accept your apology. Okay, he does say, I will mull that over.
Cool. I mean, it's the truth. So.
It is.
I need you to complete this and perhaps you will be forgiven after.
Sweet.
Okay, he takes out
whereabouts is it?
several sheets of paper. There is, on one of them, he hands you a diagram of the red living crystal. This is what you are after.
Oh, I thought it was a diagram.
This is what you are after. There have been reports that there has been volcanic activity outside of Waterdeep on a once dormant volcano. Everybody, no one thought that this would happen, but apparently it is happening. You are to take one of the transportation hubs immediately to Waterdeep, go to the Arcane University, excuse me, go to the Arcane University in Waterdeep, go to the Historical Society, the officers of the Historical Society, and speak to Bronrak Firemantle. Okay, he is a dwarf. He leads the Historic Society at the Arcane University of Waterdeep. I have sent correspondence over to Bronrak to expect an adventuring party sent and selected by me to visit this volcano and retrieve the red living crystal for me.
Perfect. Right. Before I head out,
Yeah?
is there like any chance that I could grab my compadres before we head out? I assume this is a mission for all of us, not just me.
Yes.
Yeah, no, cool.
You definitely will.
I would get nailed by whatever's there. Yeah, cool.
For some reason, they're small, dude.
So,
Go to the transport. On the papers that you are handed, it has all the information about the red living crystal, where you can find it. It is a map from Waterdeep to this dormant volcano. who to meet Bronrak Firemantle at the University of the Historical Society, and it also states that Bronrak will be expecting you and he will be accompanying you on this journey. He will lead you to the volcano because he's been studying properties for the living crystal as well.
Bloody dash.
And you are to make sure nothing happens to him.
Okay, so keep him alive like him. Cool.
Captain Price.
Apologies.
Out of game, there are 2 extra knights that could help protect him.
That is true. Question. Is there any chance that you could beckon Gregory over? Because I need him to speak into his crystal to see if anyone knows where my friends are.
Basically wants his number.
I have no idea where they are.
What? Oh, he doesn't know where we are.
Yeah, he doesn't know where we are, but also we're just shipping him with Gregory at the moment.
We're on AO3
Yeah, we are.
What? The 3 of us are basically shipping him with Gregory, just so you know. There's an enemy
Never
resistance
mind.
thing going on in our minds.
Then Orion just holds up his hand. You see his eyes glaze over, going fully white, while he stares directly at you.
Cool. Has he done this before in front of me?
No,
So not cool.
it's just silent. You have no idea what's going on right now. And then he just comes to, suddenly, eyes back to normal. They're at the Unicorn Brews. They're having coffee.
Oh.
They're celebrating purchases.
Oh,
of
he was seeing where they
property.
were.
Ah,
Did you guys see?
I see.
That's
Okay,
why
question. How did you do that?
I have been practicing.
Ah, cool. So, is there, you know how you just saw them, is there any way that you could tell them to meet me at
No.
Okay, cool. So, the audio part of it's not working just yet. But that's fine, that's fine.
I love how
That could be cool. That could be a cool, try to learn that. That could be really cool if you could speak to them. That could be exciting. But yeah, so I'm gonna meet them
We're
at
supposed to have a sending stone. I just want to point out that they were supposed to have a sending stone.
Wait, we had sending stones? We were never given any sending stones.
You were getting sending stones.
No, we weren't.
Walkie-talkies before the last mission.
Were we?
No.
I don't know if I wrote that
I
down.
didn't remember that at all.
I may have forgotten to mention this
I
to
have
them,
a-
but I definitely wrote it down in my notes.
So I have a sending stone, but the other
That's
person
for the
has it as a
harpies.
harpy.
I have a
There's
sending
a
stone
harpy.
to call a
Yeah.
wyvern.
I can tell you that one of the cults wear mint green cloaks. That's what I've written
I've
down.
got a blood one was red, one was green.
It's
one-
crimson actually, not red.
That's what I've got.
Okay, so we are going
Little
to
different.
skip right by my era. Yeah, and ding dong, they are at the Unicorn Brews. They are having coffee and celebrating the purchase of a new home.
Oh, nice.
Also chocolate croissants.
Cool. How far is that from here?
20-minute walk.
20-minute walk. Cool.
How much have you spent?
Cool. I'm gonna head out. Is there like a horse I can borrow or?
No.
There was a no.
Cool.
Divided in Christian.
Okay, well, listen, Mariah, it was lovely to see you, as always. Thanks for the pretzels, and I will catch you later.
I heard pretzels.
Yeah, I said thanks for the pretzels.
Oh!
And I will catch you later. I will let you know. Yeah, sweet. I got the message.
As he's walking out, they go, just close the doors immediately.
He's still talking and they close the
Yeah. He's there like, oh, thanks for the pretzels, and then just like pushing them.
And he still
Okay,
talks.
I'm assuming at this point Ding Dong has made his way to the Unicorn Brews to meet up with his companions, and then I'm going to now ask Logan to pause our stream while we take a short break, and then we will be back.
detail of D&D.
Yeah.
I could not get anything.
Thank you for bearing with us. We are all back. We are refreshed. We've had a break, and we rejoined the party at the Arcane University in Waterdeep. Something that our beloved Varys DuPont knows. Well, might
Oh.
know a bit.
That's if he
about
remembers.
Yeah, if I remember.
If
But,
he
Your
remembers.
intelligence,
memory.
yeah.
yeah.
His intelligence tanked severely.
Okay, so
must
I
look at
am
it.
assuming that you guys go directly to the historical
We will say
society.
that for.
Well,
Yeah. No, please.
no, no,
Okay,
Oh, come on.
no, we don't
it's
go
up to
straight
you
there.
guys.
For what?
He's going to Gregory.
I'm not going. Gregory's not with us.
Gregory is not here.
I am going to arrive.
He's in our hearts.
I'm going to stand. I'm going to look around. I'm going to take it all in and appreciate it.
It's your first time Waterdeep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Oh,
Trust me, it used to be a lot nicer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then, after I've looked around and taken it all in, I will then ask someone, where is Bronrak Firemantle? I have heard he's a dwarf, and he is looking for us.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Who are
Interesting.
you? What is happening?
This.
And then the person just walks away like, what just happened?
Hey,
What is
before you
crazy
walk
going
away,
on?
can you point me to the History Society?
Ding dong.
He's
ding
like
dong.
one of those TikTokers.
I'm gonna
What's
put my
your
hand on the
favorite
ding
song?
dong, ding dong. You've got two people from Waterdeep here.
Also,
Follow them.
History Society.
Real quick, so as in my background, Varys does teach history. So would I potentially know this guy since he's from the historical
You
society?
don't. That's if you remember.
I used to teach
His
history.
memory did not tank, guys.
I'm on a
No, but
sabbatical.
he's intelligent, so how well can he?
Surely intelligence
I want a
is directly
sabbatical.
proportional.
Is this the next day or is it the same day?
This is the same day.
Same day.
Would I know this Bronrak?
Roll me a history, please.
Guidance stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't have the updated because history is an intelligence stat. How would I just minus? What's it?
What is your new?
So it's 11.
intelligence?
So
Your new intelligence is 11 to
Yeah.
plus 0.
it's not plus 1. It's a 12. This.
12 plus 1. It's plus
This
0.
for-
I don't suppose
Guidance,
I don't
okay.
suppose I can give him some moral support as a fellow bard.
You can give him bardic inspiration. Your druid has already given him guidance.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah, let's go with
then
this.
it's fine.
So
So let me just do the math here real quick. So I'm proficient in history, which is
roll a d20.
yes.
Go for it. Roll. And you missed.
18.
Do I take it?
Oh,
Or you want it in the thing?
18.
Was that 18?
in the tray, please. I gave you guys a tray.
Yeah.
No, he was 18.
Should I give you
Sorry, sorry.
The dice tray twice.
See what happens? What a rule!
What did we get?
Wait.
We got 4,
6,
6.
and I'm proficient in history.
Plus your proficiency bonus, you are level 1.
Level 9.
Your proficiency bonus should be at a 3, 4?
4.
Plus 4, yeah.
To 4.
4. So what did you get? That's 2 plus
10.
4 is 6. It's what?
10.
Okay, you have
But I taught it. I'm
10
a
plus
history teacher.
0. You vaguely
Can you make me
remember?
say that I had some one of those Don Pedro coffees? And that's why I don't remember.
You vaguely remember?
Okay.
Someone from the historical society called Bronwyn?
Maybe if I see him, I'll recognize. Ring the
Yeah,
bell. But let's head there. Let's not waste
You've
the
been
time.
traveling for a bit.
You definitely
Yeah.
know where in the university the historical society
Okay,
is.
that helps.
Okay.
That helps.
Yeah.
I will-
So if you want to lead them
I will lead us
directly
there, yes.
to the historical
Directly there,
society,
straight
yeah.
we won't stop the NPCs.
Okay, great. Then, once you reach the historic society, there are huge oak double doors, and this is inside of the university building. Okay, and then I'm assuming you go through these doors.
Yes.
I go in first.
Oh, gosh.
Guys, I'm distinguished now. I am intelligent.
Okay, so the most intelligent member of the party does go in first and will. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception. 14.
Okay, you will immediately notice a plaque on your left side that reads Bronwick, Firemantle, head of Arcane University Historic Society.
My ex-boss.
I knock on the door.
You knock on the door, you hear a very gruff voice, almost startled at first, like, oh, come in.
I feel like he's not.
I come in. I walk through.
Okay.
So
You
we
enter.
all
Yes.
I say, hello, Bronrick. My name is Ding Dong the Delicious. You may call me Ding Dong or Dingo or Dingus.
Or Mr. Dong.
Whatever.
Dingo.
Dingo.
Dingo. Orion sent you.
Yes.
Okay. I am all ready to go. And then he looks to his right, the right of his table.
Varys is waving at him.
Who's that?
Oh.
Who's Dingo?
This is
Dingo, who's that?
This is Varys. He recently, Varys DuPont.
Varys DuPont. Oh, you took a sabbatical.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I remember you.
Oh no.
Something happened.
Oh.
He's not. I mean, listen. It's not that he's not there. Oh my God. He's just not. This is so small. What he was. So just be gentle.
Oh.
Somebody say
Is it a
something.
staircase to nowhere kind of situation?
I wouldn't say to nowhere. It's to somewhere, but somewhere is unknown.
I'm just gonna push forward.
I like shiny things.
I'm just gonna push.
Oh yes, we love shiny
I'm
things.
I'm just gonna push forward. Ether Dye from Dye and Sons.
Okay.
For heaven's sake, does this man not leave his office?
This is Waterdeep.
This is Waterdeep.
And he doesn't know.
He doesn't even know me. Meow. Oh shit.
Are you still cat?
Anyway,
I never stop being mine.
anyway, you said you're ready to go. Got all your supplies, whatever you need.
Yes. Also, Ryan did tell me to get you guys some extra supplies. He hands each of you one potion of healing. Mark it
Normal.
down.
I'll give it to you.
What kind of normal?
Thank you.
I don't
I
think
think
normal
he
is
just-
a greater.
It's 2
I want
plus
normal
2.
I'm just gonna slip it into my
Varys
phone.
DuPont.
Lied with it, and then you went along with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
One-
tragic.
can I-
I'm gonna
You
get
know,
you that damn
uppies,
stuff.
like he can carry me.
Or the
You can try.
Don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, you can pay for it yourself.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I'll
so Vermin is trying to be carried by Broderick
you can.
Fremantle. Broderick Fremantle is like, please control your pet.
Yeah, guys, what happened to Vermin? Why is this cat following us?
By virtue of the fact that it is a mechanical cat, I would
It's
deduce.
actually an actual cat right now.
I have a really important question that we never talked about. Where's your half horse velociraptor thing?
Are you talking to the cat?
Okay, so
Out of game. Where's your half
We
horse
will get to that. I
velociraptor?
kind of want to get into some combat.
Okay,
Okay, so-
okay, yeah.
I explained
Sorry.
it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yes, thank
Okay.
you, appreciate
So
it.
Bronrak is ready to go.
So
Does
are we.
everyone have? Bronrak asks, does everyone have a mount? Because if we take our horses, you actually, if we go up to the tower, we can actually see the volcano.
Okay.
So if everyone has a horse, we can get started right now, and we'll be there in about 2 hours.
I do not have.
I
I do not have.
Did we
mouse.
bring our horses? Because I can't remember if those teleportation things can bring horses.
Yeah. They're basically cargo teleportation based, so
So
you
it
can
can take-
bring like
So
a
I
whole
would
lot
have
of stuff.
brought Penelope.
Does that mean that I
Not
brought
you,
my
Penelope,
2
my
horses and my carriage?
Yeah,
I brought them all.
you can. If you say you did, you did. You could.
I brought my
I
pony.
brought both horses and my carriage.
I
Okay.
brought my-
I have a
myself.
pony.
You can jump into.
You can come into my carriage.
I was
Who
gonna say
turns
if
into
you
the
want
horse?
My pony's name is Bill.
Me.
Can you turn to the horse so I can?
Or do you want to be on a horse?
Say it. Say it. Say it.
I'm currently a cat and I'm not wasting my last wild shape
Do I
for a
have to?
horse.
If you want. If you want to, you're gonna have
wanna
to
eat the horse?
describe
He
it.
wants to ride me.
Oh.
Oh, this is not the love story we were looking for.
Yeah, I was on for a
Never
different
mind.
love
Never
story.
mind. Never mind.
We're waiting for another.
I was thinking of like McDonald's burgers.
You gotta mount. You gotta mount
love
up
story on a family-friendly stream.
Yeah, it's called
Platonic-
romance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
What was I gonna say? I will.
Can I hitch a ride
I
with somebody?
I shall use my my groom, and let Biddy use my horse.
I'm playing with the horse.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm trying to get uppies from somebody happy to take me with them.
Oh, guys,
Who would like?
He's got 2 horses.
he got a carriage.
I have a carriage.
I'll sit in the carriage.
You can go sit in the
You
carriage.
wait.
are
You
not
can sit on
invited
one
into
of
my
the horses
carriage
that's full.
because you assumed that you could come into my carriage without asking.
Ooh.
Also, it's gonna smell like snake.
There is some tension within the Chaos Gremlins.
Whoa.
You are now invited into my carriage only because I invited you and not because it's because I wanted to. Anyways,
Do you
I'm,
want
gonna,
to
I'm nudging you and meowing at you.
yes, you are entitled
I'm gonna pet Bull the
to
pony.
join.
Okay.
Because it
Can
can't
you
jump.
build a pony?
You,
I
I
have a
pick
climb
you,
speed.
I pick you up and I put you into the carriage. I put you in one of the cup holders in my carriage.
Okay.
As a
Well,
cat,
they're
you would
in-
like that because they like confined spaces.
Build the pony.
I know.
100%.
Yeah.
Sorry. So no one else got it. So.
Oh, I did.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, I assume
So
now
the
that
pony's name was Bull.
We're all
Okay,
done.
so for everyone at home,
Get it?
Cameron and Varys are very invested in this. So everyone, please, just like this to signify that we get it. He made a lot of the rings
Like,
reference.
subscribe, and comment.
And
He made a
share.
lot of the rings reference.
And
It was
share.
very endearing and very funny.
My command words for my broom is it's just a bunch of hocus pocus.
Oh, I love that.
Which is
Alright, I
gonna
assume we head out.
Yes. So you guys are making your way through the forest to the volcano. While on your way, Bronrak Firemantle fills you in on what you might find there. Bronrak did receive some additional information from Orion that a member, a rather high-ranking member, of a particular dragon cult might be present as they are after the red living crystal as well.
What's the good
So be prepared for a lot of resistance.
Okay. If it's the one I think it is, yeah, we're gonna have some.
I don't think it'll be
Yeah,
him
it's
this
too early.
early.
It's too early.
Question for the DM outside of the game. These members of the dragon cult, I assume they are somewhat dragonborn of sorts.
No, it
Well, it can be like
Can be anything.
But often they can. I think being part of the dragon cult can give you draconic features.
yeah, I think it like you
Would
start
that then-
developing
would
spells.
that-
Depends on your ranking
Depends on your
within the
ranking, yeah.
dragon cult. This is out of game.
Yeah.
It will depend on your ranking within the dragon cult,
Because
how
I'm
long
sure
you've been there.
We met one cult member and he was not dragonborn but had some draconic features. This was in the sessions before with Orion and the party.
Oh, okay.
Okay, back to game.
So he's telling us about this dragon cult, right?
Yes, while you are on the way.
I have an idea. Let me try and.
Also, now I just want to point out you are no longer Penelope
Yes.
Pitstop.
Yeah.
You are now Ragnar.
Yes.
Just
Why not? If I try and find a way in, and I can spy and try and get information, because I'm a dragonborn.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, at this point, I do want to point out that Orion, Ding Dong did Ding Dong tell them everything that Orion said?
I told them most
That
of it, yeah.
Bronrak Firemantle is your guide.
Yes, yes.
That's the reason that he's coming with you.
Yeah.
And he is to be protected and delivered back to the Historical Society. Okay, so the
Gentlemen,
purpose of Bronrak Firemantle is to lead you directly to where the reported living crystal is.
It's a follow quest.
Yeah.
You know.
I
He's gonna walk just a little bit
I
slower
think
than
I
us.
think what he's suggesting is just to scout ahead for danger, so that we're not putting the
Mr.
who's guiding
Bronrak.
us straight into the path of danger.
yeah. So is he gonna walk faster than we do, but slower than we run? Like in every
I'll be
RPG.
honest.
Yeah.
He is leading you at almost light speed.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Let's kick it, guys.
We are good at keeping
You
up.
guys arrive at.
On our travel, was that a light rest? Short rest.
You guys didn't use any
Yeah,
spell
we
slots.
didn't use
You
anything.
guys
Why-
didn't use any help.
Up with you.
Just checking.
I used the one
Let's
hit
just say he
points.
napped.
All of you should
In the
be
car.
on full spell slots and full health at this point. You have had a long rest in between yesterday and today.
It's a different day
In
now.
game. No, today. Yesterday was end of your at the end of the last session, between sessions, you've definitely had a long rest. All of you have all of your spell slots and your health.
Hit points.
Sensational.
You're a sorcerer.
He's level 12.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Okay. Do we arrive?
You
Yes.
arrive at the volcano that was supposed to be dormant but seems not to be any longer. It is Mount Virax
Okay.
that
Can I
you arrive at.
can I do a perception check
Roll a perception.
and just to check if I can see any potential enemies around
What are you looking for?
members of the dragon cult to see if there's any signs of them or
Can I join him?
So what you need to do is. So what I'll do is he rolls investigation. You get advantage on that investigation. Yes, you can give him guidance if you want.
I'm still a cat.
We never get
Okay,
You
yeah.
still can. Oh, okay. No guidance for you.
Ooh.
Can I do a perception using my smell?
You what? That's your cat.
Oh,
Yeah, I have advantage on perception checks that require smell.
11
Yeah.
plus
You
investigation
can.
plus
Thank
15.
That's not bad.
15 with
Am
advantage.
I proficient in
Yeah.
investigation?
No, it's the number that's
15.
15 with advantage.
That is horrible. What's this? 12.
Plus.
12 plus 9, 21.
Boxes does not want to hold down.
21 on your perception. Yeah. So let's do the investigation first. You got a 15.
Got a 15.
You can see tracks leading into the cave that's under the cave where the cave in the volcano that you were led to by Bronrak Fire Mantle. You can see distinct tracks, but like a lot of them, so like people walking over each other's footprints.
Guys, I see a lot of traps.
You can definitely smell, you specifically smell it.
Yeah.
So, because you can still sort of get the scent of multiple creatures, you would assume that they were there within the past hour. So, not more than an hour. So, people have beat you to this location. So, do you choose to go in? What do we choose to do with?
Guns blazing.
Guys, I think we go in
And kill.
Okay, but let's assign two people to protect our guy.
Okay, I will go. Listen, guys, I'm obviously a barbarian. I've got some cool weapons, and I've got high HP. So I
I'll
think I should.
protect.
I'm down to support Mr. Ding Dong.
Okay, well, why don't the two of us protect? I'm also go-
We need
I'm
healers who also can do offensive. So we need almost like a support type player.
You can heal
That's
us.
the thing. We've got two bards, so why doesn't one bard go with you, and I'll stay with the with Vermin
Okay.
to protect.
I think that's probably a good
But
idea.
doesn't Mr. Firemantle have to go in to find the crystal as well?
Now, we're all going in. I'm just saying we're gonna
Oh,
stick
like he's
by
gonna stay
him.
back. He's
Yeah.
gonna like
We're gonna-
follow.
One in front,
No, lead
one
from
sides,
behind.
Yeah.
one in the back.
We just
Okay.
want dedicated two people who, if things go bad, we know who's on his. On,
Okay, nice.
with-
I'll be
with us.
standing with you
If,
in front.
like, worst case scenario happens something, y'all take him out.
Do either of you have a bag of holding?
Someone on my group.
Oh!
But
You got a bag
y'all
of holding.
disengage
Okay,
him.
cool.
I can
also,
put
real quick, the crystal from last time, assuming we gave it to Orion.
and
Yeah,
We did.
Orion
That's
is in
how we
possession of
got
a
Did he
crystal.
pay us for it?
That's how we got like all the good stuff.
We can actually
Yeah.
Look at his face!
A
Oh
lot
yes,
of
yes,
stuff.
yes. Sorry, forgot about that. Forgot about that. Thank you. Cool.
wild shape. I can get him on my broom.
Okay, so you're in front?
I'm in front.
Where are you?
I'm next to him. I'm going with him.
Okay.
I'm down.
Well, I'm. Okay. Well, I'm
Must
with
we
you.
put us on the board? I assume.
And yeah, I've given you guys enough time to discuss.
Yep, we've decided.
So, give me a line of people from. We're going from here leading in.
What is
so
Ronnie?
we-
Who is
So,
Is this
this
the guy?
is
Who's this?
That's me.
entrance. This is can be wiped out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is the entrance to the cave. Yeah.
So, do you
This is the entrance to the cave.
Going that way.
Please
You're
put me
going
at the front.
that way.
Where's the
Please tell me.
the guy who
that we're going
were
this
you
way.
following?
Oh, are we coming in like this? Or are we
Yes.
going?
Going
yeah,
this
that
way.
makes
Why would
sense.
Going off the ball.
I don't know.
So,
Yeah, so
Put me
you'll
at
be
the
going
front.
in that way. Let me get you
Let me just get the person.
Bronrek.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
one right.
so I was gonna.
So, there.
I'm gonna be staying like right
You're
next
there.
to him.
I'll be
Wait,
next to
let me
him.
be
You're there.
for now.
put Ethan.
I'm here. and you're there.
Do you want
Oh my, no, guys.
Okay.
We're too close. You guys both
fireball
Oh.
range, please.
Pascal, do you want this or one way?
Can I say we're at least 10 feet?
No, wait. I just want to do this. So I know that Ether is still outside.
Oh no, I did that. I didn't know.
Okay, I'm gonna be like.
I was trying to put 8.
Can I please attempt to like perch on him
Pascal,
again?
who's Bronwick? Do you want to use something different?
Bonrak is
Bronric is the dwarf.
I was busy trying
Figure.
to get a Lego
I think-
samurai. Make him stand out more.
Maybe you should go in the front because Aether and
Me?
Vermin are- Yeah, Aether and Vermin are staying like close.
So I'm there.
I feel that's a pretty good
Aether
composition.
and then Fidi's just.
We took a photo and
What?
show
I
what the
Yeah.
thing looks like.
What
One more
is
step.
VD? Someone please show this to our camera because that is a very good figure.
Let me take a photo and show it to the camera because they don't know what it looks like.
It kind of looks like
It's what
overdressed.
I best have. Okay, put it down. I'm gonna take a photo and show them. Put this where it was.
We already showed it.
Show who?
We showed it.
No, I'm talking about the line. The line we used.
But it's insane.
What is it?
Something.
I don't. It's some.
Okay.
I have this, but it doesn't work.
God.
He's a beautiful bride. Okay, just so I know. Sorry. Ding dong.
This is my
Varus
fathom. This
Font.
is my fathomless form.
Me. You. And that's.
Really?
Really. Alright, it's gonna show what it looks like, the alignment.
What alignment? Oh, okay.
Who are we showing to who?
Because we don't have a camera.
Is what?
Well, you can get closer to the camera.
Go closer. But don't mess up the focus.
We have broken things.
Okay, thank you. That is how everyone looks at the
You're gonna
moment.
pick up the coke.
And
Who's this?
Yeah.
Somebody fireball her. We all hear like Grim.
okay. And with all the noise that you are making, you have alerted
We made noise.
Asher.
Asher.
The leader of the fire
Called
cultists.
Astra that lives in a volcano.
She got a nice name.
She just came here now.
Judge her there.
Then she turns around after being alerted by the noise, sees a very large group of people, and whistles.
That's not ideal.
As she
Okay.
whistles, I like to use my heavy crossbow and aim for the head.
Wait, we've not rolled an episode yet, my friend.
Yeah. You just keep
evil.
that action ready.
No, he's evil. Let him do that.
But we've not rolled initiative. Don't let him.
Let's
I'll
try to
hold it. I'll
diffuse
hold
this. I'll hold it.
She whistled already. Just shoot her.
If I knew that someone was going to be right here, I would have played silence already.
Shoot her throat.
Okay. Then when she whistles,
Hey, go.
Bye, girl.
Die.
3 kobolds
Kobolds!
show up behind her.
Kai, what are you? Right over there.
Oh, they are dragon lineage.
Yeah.
They are.
Sick.
3 kobolds show up behind her.
What?
We need to take on one each.
One of us take one each, and we level up.
Yeah. So while they're discussing that they're going to take up 1 each and level up,
Can we roll initiative?
okay,
I'm gonna which one are you taking?
3 more show up from the left.
Are they all kobolds? Are they all
Those are dragon cultists in cloaks. You don't know what they are.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that? Are you a lawbard? Oh, fireball.
The whole thing's from a university.
Yeah, he's like.
Then, before you guys can react, Ashra raises her right hand, looks directly at all of you, points 2 fingers, and sends out what seems to be a red light. And it goes directly past all of you and out of the cave.
That's fine. They're calling it Dragon Ball.
Okay. Now, roll for initiative.
Let's go.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
I get advantage on initiative.
Okay, so wait. What I
Wait, take the guy to
guys, So I'm giving you options. Either you guys decide the order that you are going in, and then roll 1d20. Your party has party initiative. You guys decide your order, and we'll keep that order. And then they'll have their party initiative.
What is the party
and
initiative?
all of them go.
We all acted one time, but we.
No, what I mean,
decided-
like when we roll for the d20 for initiative.
Your highest initiative.
So it'll be me. So +7.
Okay.
Plus 7.
Then
is
they will
crazy.
all go. So all of you would go, and then all of them would go. Or you guys have the choice. All of you roll separate initiative. All of them roll separate initiative.
If you guys want to roll separately, I can use tandem footwork and roll a.
Oh yeah, you're not going to use that here.
I can roll a d8 and add it to everyone's initiative if you guys want. So if you want to do individual initiatives, if you want.
Do you guys want
I
to
think let's
party?
do party initiatives.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So we're
Who
going
is
to do
doing the
party
roll?
initiative, and then they add the highest initiative among their party, which would be a +8, and then I will roll a d20 and add the highest on
Can
mine.
I use tandem footwork on a party initiative? I expend a bardic inspiration die to add my bardic inspiration die onto everyone's initiative. So since it's a party initiative, could it just once apply once to the party initiative?
It's a class feature that is not used once.
So, okay,
I feel bad.
yes, you can, definitely.
Would his alert feat allow the party to roll at advantage?
No.
No.
It's not. I don't get that. He gets that.
I get advantage on my initiative.
Roll.
Don't you have alert as a
I do, but that's a barbarian
Okay,
feature.
I'm just rolling.
The alert just means I can't be surprised, and I have plus.
Oh, yes.
What did you roll?
19.
Nice.
No, Kai said he's rolling.
No, we didn't hear that. We were always assuming he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
What's going
Because
on?
I had initiative.
Because he had
Oh,
advantage.
you're gonna roll.
That's
Okay, then roll.
I
Yeah.
did. I rolled
Oh, you
initiative.
scared me.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Wow.
Okay, a 19 plus.
7. So
Plus 7. So 26. And then are we adding your d8?
How badly? Yeah, it's
Go
Pascal,
for it.
let's go for it because
Yeah.
he can roll at 30. So add 2 to it.
So 28.
28.
28. You guys, sure. Final answer, you guys don't want to roll separately. Because I've rolled already.
That's fine.
fine.
28. We stick
He
with
rolled at 30.
No,
Okay.
Fine. Stick with it.
She rolled a 6. You guys go first.
Okay, guys.
So-
guys, go first.
Wait, so
I would like to go first, and I would like to use the classic slow. I can select some creatures, mine some AC from them.
Okay, so give me your order now. So you are.
Varus
Who's
is on first.
Varus first? Who's second?
I'll go second.
You'll go second. I'll go third.
Ragnar second.
Ding dong third.
Of these things.
yeah,
Wait,
so
what's the range on slow?
Who's
It's a 40.
Not range, the everyone
It's a 40-foot cube.
yeah,
And
so
leave 2 of them.
who's 4?
Who's 4?
uh,
1, 2, 3. Who's 4?
I'll go for
4.
Let's go the 2 of us last.
VD, who's 5?
Between you two.
Up to you.
5,
Okay,
4,
me
3.
and then Vernon.
Ether, then.
Okay, so,
because we need to fight those two.
okay, so who you gonna...
I'm gonna take those ones.
Can I look at his face and be
So
like,
which
does he
ones?
look like he wants to attack?
You're still a cat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you and me?
What's
Take those
your
ones, those
cat?
two.
Take these.
Which one do you want?
I'm gonna go. I'm going with this one here.
Okay, and I'll take
No,
that one. at the end.
we'll get there when
What do you mean?
if someone hits you while you're a cat.
Oh no, I get 3 times
Oh,
my
450
thing,
easy,
but
dude.
all my
Oh,
stats are
yes.
still the same.
Oh, you
Long
get 3
bow,
times your-
maybe.
Level as my temp HP.
Oh, okay.
Feel free to donate some of your XP.
Okay, so Varus, go first. What are you doing and to who?
So, I would like to cast the 3rd level spell, Slow. And I would like to cast it in the 40-foot cube that encompasses these 5 dudes.
Uh,
Okay.
Those 5, including Asher.
Ashra.
If you would like to, Asher, sorry, if you would like to see what happens, here you go.
So, 4 members at home. Okay. Slow. Concentration, 1 minute. You alter time around 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for the duration. Duration will be 1 minute. Affected target speed is halved and it takes a
-2 penalty.
minus
Yeah,
oh,
the
okay.
sprint.
-2 penalty to AC
And dexterity.
and dexterity saving throws. So which 5?
It's those 5.
These-
These are the only ones not.
Okay, so let's do these. We're gonna do -2 dex,
I never thought to write it on the board.
minus
Would help.
2, -2 AC.
Just saving
And
throws. It's not
you
nice.
don't get a reaction either.
Can you? Save.
I think it also
Oh, and then there's any
yeah, and-
spell
Oh,
effects.
they can take an action or a bonus action, but not both. You can only attack if it takes the attack action. If it casts a spell with some magic components, it's 25% chance the spell fails as a result. They can take reactions.
I can.
Yeah. It doesn't say that they can't, so that means they can. Okay, but they need to make a wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
I'll tell you now, it is 17.
DC of 17.
So fancy.
And I have a
Check for wisdom. Okay.
Oh, pretty good.
Think how I'm gonna kill this thing.
17.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, let me check that.
Who needs to kill the things to level up?
Us. We already decided.
I'm going there. You
I also do, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
front.
Oh, sorry, that's not. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Don't look at the camera. Just...
Cam, you gotta stop swearing, bro.
I'm sorry.
I've got a plan of my thing. If
These are my
it
3 options.
works out,
That could
I'll be
come in
quick
handy.
and easy.
It's a 20-meter radius.
What's going on?
Fourth person,
Yeah,
command,
5, 10,
fireball.
15, 20. But that means a 40-meter diameter.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get all of them as well.
What is it?
Oh, silence.
But the thing is, we don't know if it's
Silence
actually a spell
exists in
cost.
the game.
Okay, so that is
We're gonna find
one.
Doesn't matter. So
If she's even if she's a spellcaster, that slow spell gives her 25%
To fail, yeah.
17, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so
Who succeeds, who fails.
let me just take that. So, if people enter the radius, does it affect them? No.
I can select creatures, so even if Ding Dong was there, I would just not select them.
Very.
Okay, so Ashra is the only one that succeeds. All of them fail.
It's not that bad. They're low health, but I mean,
hit them with dex saves.
silence might still be a good option. And for my bonus action, I would like to give, I'd like to give Mr. Dong a bardic inspiration, and you get 2. You get a D8 and a D6. This is mine. Yeah. You use the D8 first and the D6.
I use now.
Remember the magic item Chris gave me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I use a D8 and a D6.
No, not at the same time. Use the D8 first, and then if you want to use it again on your next attack, then use
You've got 2
D6.
separate
Oh,
bodies.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally that's not possible.
Okay, Varys has just given Ding Dong 2 bardic inspirations, 1 D8 and 1 D6 that can be used consecutively.
Thank you.
Now
And
we
with that, I'll
move
end my
on to Ragnar's turn. Ragnar, where are you and what would you like to do?
I'm here. Right over here. I like to use my sonic strike with my heavy crossbow on this little guy right there.
What is the range of your crossbow? 120?
Between 100 and 400 feet.
Between 100 and 400 feet.
So I can be here, you can be there, and I can shoot.
But the thing is,
Okay.
I think
2,
100 is
3,
like
4, 5, 6,
yeah, I
7,
think 400 is
9.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you can still use it. You will be rolling to attack with disadvantage.
a disadvantage.
It works like a ranged weapon,
Yeah.
where if you try and do it up close, you actually disadvantage.
So if I go forward and then shoot,
No,
No,
just
there's
go
more
first.
disadvantage.
You would have to go back. You would
You
need
would have to be.
a
What
hand
is it?
crossbow.
100 to 400.
You would need 20 squares between you.
You're basically trying to quick scope him with like a 30 times scope.
So if you backpedal a
That's
good
a
couple
perfect
meters,
Yeah.
you should be able to get them. But
So
you'll
you
also get
can
most of us.
still do it. Because you didn't know that, you can make another choice. Or you can roll with disadvantage.
and the disadvantage is roll twice and take the lowest.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gambling, man.
I'm gonna take a gamble, baby,
Okay.
with the
It's
sonic
just
strike.
as bad as rolling one dice. Really.
Give me that. I don't trust the board here.
I just roll badly in general. So.
You ready?
Okay, yep, roll.
Okay,
16, that's not
16,
bad. Not too
11,
bad,
11. 11 plus?
4, 15.
15. And you
Wait,
go
wait,
for?
I think that's supposed to be higher.
Yeah,
This one.
I'm pretty sure you have proficiency in the weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hang on. How? No, I don't. No, that I know of. I
You
don't
should have
You
it.
should.
You're a fighter.
You should have.
You're a
should have-
fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're proficient in that, so you will add your proficiency bonus.
Oh shoot. Then
What
plus
is your
another
level? 4.
So it's plus
Okay.
8.
So what's your total?
I think it's 19.
19,
19
18,
to
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
That's
15,
fine.
so it's
That one there.
19.
Okay.
That hits.
It hits. Roll your
Alright.
damage.
Okay, so then I'm going to use
D10.
a D10. With the Sonic Strike, I can throw 8 times with
Yeah?
the Sonic Strike.
8.
8 D8s. 8 D8s.
You want to borrow D8s and just roll them all together?
You
Is that a thing?
used 8 d8.
I can use 8 D8s with the because of the Sonic Strike.
Or do you select how many? 'Cause that's insane.
8.
There's a D8.
I use all 8.
There's another D8.
Hey, give me a moment. I
No problem.
just want to check that.
I wrote it down. I was wrote it down with someone. Sonic D right here. See?
Dice instead of DMs.
Yeah.
Between level 9 and 12, proficiency bonus of +4. Energy Sonic dice 8.
Are you expending all of your dice at once?
You have, that means you have 8 d8s as psionic dice.
Yes.
If you are choosing to use 8 d8, you are
all of
using
them.
all of them.
All of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you won't
my
have any-
understanding. And
You
also,
won't have any more left.
can we
But
just use 2?
I'll take 2.
you'll take 2.
I think just
Okay.
kill the thing.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
gonna say you
Oh,
could
it's
almost
fine.
guarantee killing it.
Let's
but
see.
you're
No,
gonna-
let's use it on that check.
Yeah.
Take oops.
I don't know who's off whose,
This
but
is mine, it's fine.
also I gave you D4 instead of a D8.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Now, just a
what
little-
was
half
the
is
damage?
Okay, I haven't thrown yet. Because it's a D8 with a D8.
No.
I see.
This
there a
is
ring
D8, where's
inside?
D10?
Yes.
Sorry, where's
A
D10?
ring and all of them.
D10 is over. This is D10, right?
One ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's D10. Now, what's also going to happen for you, for it, where is it? It has to roll a D8 plus intelligence and proficiency bonus. And that will be 11. It needs an 11. To be
Calling
safe.
it an it, I mean, it could be your cousin.
11 damage.
No, 11 to save. 11 to save.
That's really low.
I know, because it's,
Save what?
yeah, so,
He has to make a
you
saving,
saving throw.
On the psionic attack part.
No, well, no,
Is it not?
the crossbow. Yes, say on a shot.
So you hit with the crossbow. For the additional 2 d8 damage, he has to make a dexterity saving throw
Yes,
of 11.
yes. So,
That's really
two,
low on a dex save.
and then hang on with the Sonic Strike. 5, 10.
Not so bad.
So 10, 15.
You do 15 damage.
Are you
Please,
not supposed to have an addition because you are proficient as it?
I'll add it in the next one.
Okay.
Please.
Because I mean, for example, on my light crossbow, I get a minimum of +3.
Okay, we will sort that out. Just please help me if he fails. Please, let him fail.
Got something that I can.
Because I can
Are you
do
bending
something.
rock?
Because
No,
it's
I'm gonna use silver
you'll be
power.
helping
because
him.
this is all from my.
You'll be helping him.
I'll be helping him.
This is all
How
because of my
much
tele.
damage? How much damage do you
15.
do?
15.
He has a
5
single
piercing and 10 psychic.
Oh,
This is
okay.
part of my telekinetic thrust, and if he fails, I'll tell you why.
Oh, he gets pushed back.
Or something else.
I love how the melee is taking
Okay,
longer
so
than
you
the
do
alcohol.
10 psionic damage,
Okay, yeah.
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
10 psychic damage,
Yes.
and the other damage was?
5.
It would be
Yeah, what
piercing.
type
Piercing.
damage?
Oh,
Piercing
yeah,
damage.
piercing damage.
Okay, so he takes 15 damage.
And did
He
he
did.
fail?
He failed, yeah.
Is he dead?
No, it's left.
Okay, good. Because he failed, I can choose between either to push him away 10 feet or prone him.
Prone's probably good.
So
Prone.
you are prone, my good man.
Then you can pull up and he'll have disadvantage.
He might wake up.
Yeah, he probably will in his turn actually.
Yeah, it's half movement, so he is prone. Anything else you are doing with your turn?
Closer.
Yeah, maybe move.
I'll move closer.
Yeah.
Closer.
Yes.
No, yes.
I'll go
I forgot to move.
Closer to.
there. Not too far, not too close. And then
I'm worried about
I
that.
do the. I don't do the kinetic thrust. I just do the normal crossbow.
Because the thing is,
As a bonus action.
but the thing is,
He's a fighter, he has multi attack.
Mr.
Yes,
You, oh, you have multi attack. So
Yes.
who are you doing?
the same thing, same guy.
He has
Same guy. Okay, roll to hit.
You still have disadvantage.
Roll again.
17. Fuck!
What have we?
What did we say?
I didn't
Okay.
mean it. I do apologize.
That doesn't help. You're right next to them.
Yeah, we do apologize for that.
Okay.
Why was
And
it 2d6?
It's an
it
8.
was in
I
character.
failed. I failed.
I don't think you failed.
no, but it was an
We
8
can't-
plus
it was-
what?
Oh, 8 plus 4.
8 plus 9. 8 plus
We
8.
get 3.
8 plus 8.
Three.
What do you mean?
Remember, we just.
Oh, 8 plus 8. Okay.
16.
16.
Okay.
That was 16 to hit. You hit.
And the worst one.
Roll for damage.
That was the whole one, so we needed
Oh my
that.
god.
And he hit.
Who's this? Because I don't really need
Fine.
it. I don't really need that. Just need you. I'm gonna be so in trouble. 7.
Into the mind.
You do 7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay.
Piercing. Piercing.
17 piercing damage. Okay, if we have more time, I'll let you describe it, but for now, he's dead.
You leveled up!
No.
These are easy to kill.
No. So, if you are referring to the card that he pulled, the card clearly states that the person gets the reward should they handle an entire interaction, an entire encounter on their own. So all of you would have to then step back
Oh no.
and allow Ragnar to deal with all of them.
No. Go away. No.
I mean, I
I
really
thought
felt
it
slow.
said an encounter or another.
Say in single combat, meaning he will have to take them if it's a one-on-one.
Do you have your
Cool, so it's me now.
Now it is ding dong, yes.
Okay, so first
Technically,
I'm
we
going to
already
use my
have-
movement and I'm going to come straight here.
You took him
Oh
down.
god. So you have 35 feet.
45.
45.
45. You're gonna come in front of her?
Yeah.
Behind where? Right here.
I'm right in front of
Oh,
her.
you're fine.
Cool. Then, bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Bonus action rage,
yeah.
yes.
Cool. Then, what I'm going to do is is she of dragon lineage, I assume?
You don't know.
Can I roll like a perception check or something?
Can you roll perception?
Well, he's just knowing for like
Okay, you know what?
to roll
Actually,
extra dice.
you are right
In front of her.
in front of her. So she doesn't seem to be of dragon lineage, but based on your intelligence. What's your passive perception?
14.
Your passive perception should have gone up with your intelligence.
Yeah, I don't know if I did that.
Okay. So
Wisdom.
Yeah, your passive.
perception is wisdom.
Yeah, it is
It's
wisdom.
wisdom.
Because mine's
Oh
very low.
yes, yes.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay, but you're right next to her. So I'm going to say you see draconic
I'm just looking at the
traits,
whole proficiency.
but can discern that she's not necessarily of dragon
The reason
lineage.
I'm asking,
For the extra dice.
Yes, your extra dice on your sword,
yes.
yes, will work.
Brilliant.
Okay.
So,
So, I'm raging.
Ding Dong has a sword of dragon kind that deals extra damage
Dragon
to
slaying.
It's the Dragon Slayer Great Sword.
Dragon Slayer Great Sword
I
that
get
will
it.
deal extra damage to anyone of dragon descent or lineage.
Yes, sir.
So you'd roll 5d6.
No, I would roll.
Because 2d6 is it not plus an
No,
extra
so
three?
so it'll be
It's
3d6s
3d6s extra.
plus.
Yeah,
Oh, plus 3d6 is extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Have you not been doing that?
No, I'm
It's
just.
extra. This is damage for anybody.
And
If they have dragon, you add the 3d6.
You could have been doing
Go, do
That-
the thing, do the thing, do the thing.
And you have multi-attack,
Okay.
don't you?
I do.
Yeah, he does.
I'm raging. So, I roll with advantage. Do I? Oh no, I don't because I'm not behind.
strong now.
So I'm going to roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on, baby.
You can roll both at the same time. Oh, wait.
Nat 20.
What?
Net 20. Net 20.
Roll
12
with disadvantage?
No, why?
Just
No. Okay.
okay. So
What's that?
first,
10d6.
what is your original? So how do you want to do this? Do you want me to simply double the damage?
Double my damage.
It's double dice. It's double dice.
Double dice or double damage.
Double dice is more fun. You want to roll.
I want to roll. I'm gonna
You
roll.
wanna be have it all.
Okay, I'm rolling 10 d6s.
So that is 2d6 plus 3d6 for dragon lineage.
10.
So 10 d6s will be rolled. Okay. A nat 20, first nat 20 in combat of the night.
Okay, take that one back. Okay, guys, 10 d6s.
How much do you? How much?
Okay, we're rolling 10
Sounds nice to
d6s.
be on the other side of this.
Okay.
Oh my god,
good.
so many big numbers.
Okay, so 10, 10,
20.
then let's go 10, so that's 30, 42, 43 damage slashing.
Plus 5.
Plus 5, so 48 slashing damage.
Go Dingo, go
Oh, yeah.
Dingo.
Whoa.
That's lit. That's what's up.
Look at him go.
That.
45 damage.
40.
No.
48.
48.
48.
Yeah.
48 damage.
Yeah.
We are gonna raise the CR of the next encounter.
Why are you saying that out loud? You're a cat.
Did I one hit them?
I can't speak.
Well, it should be because
So
you're.
Ethan's gonna be throwing it back on the background
I'm
instead
a
of
soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fighter.
Go Dingo,
The cat is just
go
purring.
Dingo.
And you know what's even crazy? I get
Yeah,
I'm
another
pretty
attack.
sure as a fighter you have those type of weapons.
And
Keep those dice. Reroll. That will be what?
gets a
I think
multi
it's like
attack,
martial
so I'm
weapons.
assuming you're gonna attack again.
I am 100% going to attack
Still
again.
doesn't understand.
I
Is it a
love
plus 1 or is it plus 2?
Alrighty.
It should be your
So I'm also going to roll that
dex bonus.
So
d6.
2.
probably.
Oh wait, no, that d8 because I got that bardic inspiration.
You have
I'm gonna-
two of them actually.
Yeah, so I've got one d8 and one d6. I haven't used either.
So if you roll to hit first,
And then you can decide if you want to
Yeah,
add
you
it.
can
Yeah.
decide after you roll to change it.
I'd say add
13.
it.
I'm going to add it, so I'm going to roll a d8.
hmm?
Come on, down.
What's your plus? I don't think you should add it.
What?
Oh yeah, you're using to attack. It's a plus 9, so it's 21.
You don't need it.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit.
It's actually 22. So,
I love it. Yo, you know
Roll.
more about martial classes now.
I hate them. No offense to martial players.
So roll
21.
for damage. 21 to hit hits.
So I'm
Roll
going to
for
be
damage.
rolling 5 d6s.
Yeah.
So now it's hard.
No, it was always 5. It was
But I
just
got a
double.
crit because
Oh yeah.
So this is what's gonna happen. If there's 2,
None of
3
my
of
dice
those
were
little
chosen.
things, then we
sad.
take
Oh,
care
this
of
is
that.
not mine.
Never let him get into this.
Yeah.
19 plus 5, 24.
Plus 5.
So no, that is it was 19.
Oh,
So it's 24 slashing damage.
24. Okay.
This is my OTP.
Yeah. Freaking it's so hard.
What's your one time thing also?
No,
One time.
One true parry.
Oh.
Yes, that's mine.
since I can't get a dragon in this, like we might as well get Dingo X the X Gregory fanfiction.
I'll write it.
Dingo is not a hunter.
Okay.
But-
So
He could be bisexual.
Yeah.
But Gregory's the exception.
But his girlfriend has left him.
Yeah, and
And it's been a while.
so she is extremely angry right now.
Your girlfriend?
Has she taken
She's
she
taken
taken
the
damage?
48 and she's taken the 24 damage. Yeah.
Her.
Oh my!
So she's taken the damage.
And she's
she looking bloody?
extremely. She's looking bruised. She's looking beat up.
Okay, so we target her.
What by the
I don't
depths of
know.
drill poop is going on?
I don't know if bruise is worse than bloody.
Did you do like 70 damage in one round, basically?
Yeah.
And she's bruised.
I think
Damn.
I think we
You
should
know what
go.
he did? No,
Is
no.
Bruce worse
Let me
than
tell you what
Bloody?
happened. He did the
No.
classic DM thing where he DMs for this group of players and he had to up the health. That's what I had to do so many times with you guys.
Did you up the health? Be
Did
honest.
you actually do that?
You definitely.
No.
Oh.
You didn't.
Oh, I can still play.
Pinky swear.
Don't ask him that question.
Okay, I believe him.
To be fair, I always believed you.
Sure.
Someone wants brownie points. And is that all you're doing? Do we have a bonus? Okay, we used your bonus action already, and we are going to VD. What is VD doing?
Yes, your
Okay.
turn.
Since we no longer can level up, you said you they got
They have -2 AC and -2 to saving throw. Dex
so
saving
I
throw.
can shoot a fireball at them. But what I'm first going to do in my bonus action, I'm going to use innate sorcery, which is going to up my DC by 1, so now it's 18. And I have advantage on attack
Your
rolls.
DC or your AC?
Spell save DC.
DC. Oh, okay.
And I can use 2 meta magic.
I should have done it.
Things.
Fire's giant.
Instead of
I
one.
should have
Oh,
done
yeah.
Fire's burn. I would have added
So-
an extra D10.
What I'm going to do is cast fireball
On who and where?
All of these people.
all of those because they got the.
Minus 2
including
dexterity.
Dingo.
I'm going to use
You're gonna
careful
cast
fireball,
Fireball.
and I'm going
What
to
is
use
the radius of fireball?
20
20 feet.
Yeah.
20, so that's
20
four.
But
foot, that's
I'm-
20 foot radius,
5,
which is
10,
40
15, 20.
No, I'm going to cast it all, but I'm going to
Why
use
don't you
careful.
launch it to there so that it'll still hit this dude and miss me?
No, I'm.
He's gonna protect you.
I'm going to use careful spell on the fireball, which.
Careful spell is an action or?
No, it's
It's
just
a
a meta
meta
magic
magic.
option that I can use on my.
Oh, and then you have 2 meta magic because of your. Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
So I'm going to use careful spell, which is going to protect Dingus. And do I need anything else? No. Yeah. So that is a dex save. Oh, I'm going to also cast heightened spell on it, which will impose a disadvantage on your dex saving throw for them.
Yep.
They already have a -2.
Yeah, and that's more.
They need to defend. Put up defenses,
kill them.
or should we just go?
Okay, so that's.
I think we just kill her.
Okay. So I don't need. You don't need me to cast
Well,
mine.
we'll see first. Oh wait, actually I need to roll.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
got
you
a
can roll for
critical.
damage in the
No,
meantime.
no, but D6
Yeah. How many?
How many
That's,
How many-
that's
what do
why
you
I'm
need?
saying.
It's
And
5 balls.
she's a
How many was
mage.
that?
It's
It's
8d6s.
That's- But I don't know where to take out of that.
Here's 3.
If I
Okay,
cast
sorry, I just want to check.
Here's 4.
Their
5,
But I have to-
30. Okay, so
8.
The nice thing is we can
which
still
20 feet are we doing?
It turns into a 2.
come back in. They can even
So,
out of the game.
They'll all get
Okay, so it's like somewhere here. So
Yeah,
5,
it's
10,
20.
15, 20. And it hits all 4 of them.
Stop anyone from
Doesn't it also?
Yeah.
It hits me.
No, no,
Getting
no.
Careful
protected.
spell. You okay? You're fine.
okay, there. So it's within these 4. So there. Okay, wait.
Oh.
Let me just check. Dex saves. They have a -2 to their dex saves. So
And disadvantage.
Well, you already rolled the damage.
That's 33.
That was quick.
And even if they're resistant to fire, it doesn't matter.
Wait, there was a.
Don't you re-roll?
oh my
Oh,
god.
there's no 1.
It's like good.
Oh no, then it's more than 33.
Well, they all got disadvantage, so. Shame.
No, that's 15.
This isn't good.
35.
Then all of them. Oh, she doesn't get disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she's out of the. She didn't get hit with the.
No, but
spell.
he's imposing disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
She doesn't get the
Oh,
minus
she doesn't
2.
get the -2.
she doesn't.
But he's
doesn't
imposing
get
but because
disadvantage.
I
Okay.
use my-
Okay, wait, let me roll one more time for her. Okay, so all 5 of them failed the dex save
Nice.
because of disadvantage. This one over here rolled a nat 1.
Dead.
So I'm giving you double damage on
66.
this. Okay,
Six.
so it was
33.
33.
What a 66, baby.
35. Sorry.
35. So this one takes 75 damage.
70.
70.
70.
Oh,
Doesn't really
35,
matter.
70. Okay, so also they have resistance.
Oh,
to fire
yeah,
damage.
so because I have a feat, elemental adept feat, which means.
Hell yeah.
And I
It's dead.
specifically chose fire, so even if they have a resistance, it is ignored.
Yo!
Okay, so this one takes
70.
70. This one's dead. Okay, this one takes.
35.
This one's dead. This one takes.
35.
This one's dead. This one takes.
35.
This one's dead.
And how
And
much
she
does he?
also takes
35.
Is she on
She
blue
takes
or she-
35.
Okay, then she
Okay.
She's taking a lot of damage.
Is she bloody?
Is she still bruised?
I took out all of
She is.
Go Viddy.
She is
Guys.
bloodied. She's very, very bloodied. I will remember all of this for next session. I was taking it easy on you.
You shouldn't have.
So you're not gonna take care of that
Okay.
thing.
Then
Well, you
it
don't have
is
extra attack.
Ether's turn. What is Ether doing?
Since the tides have been turned, but now she is. I'm not gonna do her because it's just
Yeah.
her. However, I am going to cast silence on her just in case she tries that sneaky little whistle again.
It's still
It
too
was
late. The
the
dragon's
whistle.
coming.
Oh, she whistled
She did whistle
for.
to call them.
Oh
but
yes,
she
and
did
then
the
she
red
did
light.
red
Yeah, I
light
know the
going
red
out of the
light,
cave.
but I can't
Yeah.
do anything about that.
You guys realize we're about to get absolutely destroyed by a dragon as soon as
I'm
we leave
hoping
this place.
something comes.
I
I'm
hope
hoping it
Well,
comes.
worst case scenario.
I don't want
Bring
it
the
to
black
be
dragon
That,
from last
and
session.
you lost it. Damn it. I think that turns things into a black mucky mouse
Okay,
of flesh.
Ether,
no,
what
that's
are you
fine.
doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna cast silence on
Yeah.
on her. It's going to
Is there a
it's-
save there?
So there is no save. It's a range of 120 feet, 20-foot radius sphere, centered on the point I choose within range, up to 10 minutes. For the duration, no sound can be created within or past the 20-foot radius sphere, centered on the point you choose within range. Any
As it-
creature or object entirely within the sphere is immune to thunder damage, so please no thunder damage, guys. And creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is also impossible in there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's because it was inside the dome. No.
I was waiting for him to say something.
So,
So Ding Dong is in the silence.
not necessarily.
Or what you can do is, if you center it properly, Ding Dong doesn't have to
Exactly,
be in the
that's
thing.
exactly what I
Read
want to
this
do.
thing that's going on.
I'm going
Yeah.
to.
Where's the eraser?
I'm
Pascal.
sure you can knock her back while
Okay, so you're centering it here within range. Then it will go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this and this will be in it. So both of them will be in it.
Yeah. And then I am going to.
I really need one of these.
Actually, you know what? Keep it for the next 3 weeks, so you can use it.
Oh, thank you.
This is gonna be gone.
So.
You get inspiration.
No.
Can I have one
Bonus action?
So my bonus action, I am staying where I am. However, I am going to speak my magic words, water, froth and foam, and I'm gonna uncork my vial which contains my water whip so that I have it ready. So I am now building
Okay.
the water whip.
Then we have Vermin as a cat. Are you
Then we have a
gonna
cat.
I'm just gonna backflip over this guy, stand in front of him.
roll acrobatics?
Oh dear.
I love this.
Love that.
Please tell me it's gonna be a ginger cat. It's gonna be a ginger cat.
Yeah, roll. Okay, what's your acrobatic?
It should be pretty high, the cat. Dex.
What is it?
Oh, man.
16.
Lucky number 13.
16. Okay, you succeed.
I think it's a golden cat.
I'm just gonna serve
Black
some
and golden
face,
cat.
and I'm gonna take the.
Doesn't matter, it's-
I'm gonna ready in action to like jump in front of him to take damage if anything tries to target him.
As a cat.
Okay.
I'm really tanky.
Your cat is a
That's my.
cat.
That's your turn.
Wow.
He just wanted
He's
to.
ready to
I'm
action.
sure there's a
Listen,
dragon
the two
coming.
of us are doing our job. Don't judge us.
I've never.
We
I
were
don't think he
relegated
even
to
really
being
needs the
support.
protection at this point because
He's pussing boots.
It's just in case.
yeah, no. I'm
Who's
so
up
thinking
next?
you're
Is it
doing a
Ashley?
good
Yeah.
job.
I think we might be fighting together next session.
Maybe.
Now it
What's the
is
time? What's the time?
Far past.
Ashra's
I'm
turn.
fighting now.
Be ready, my friend.
Whose turn?
It's Ashley.
That thing's.
Okay.
Fine, you can take a lot of damage.
I'll be ready for her. Yes.
Sure. Pigeon brain is like, oh, we've got instant spells. No, that's
You sure?
Unless it's like,
Depends what she does.
you know, kill word, death, whatever. Kill word, kill.
Power word.
Power word, kill.
Yes, they do.
What is that?
If you have less than
So
100
if
hit
she's
points, you
doing it,
instantly
20
die.
damage.
You get disintegrated.
Because she can't use that. She can't use a power
Yeah,
word
she wouldn't
because
because
she's
of
silent.
silence, yeah. In this case.
Oh yeah, and
Oh, you forgot?
she can't.
Did she actually have the spell?
Yes, she did.
She had what spell?
Whatever spell's not gonna make a difference.
The
now.
spell that
You cast a
Just
spell.
save.
Oh my gosh, go support.
Support is actually like the best.
Yeah.
How long does
Is it
silence
full
last?
It's what,
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
One.
Oh, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Silence is such a good combo.
Such a cool team.
I need to actually take that.
Go
Yeah,
Chaos
no.
Gremlins.
Chaos Gremlins is where it's at. We got a pretty great party composition as well.
Oh, yeah.
We have two tanks. We have 2 bards, sorcerer, druid. What else do you even need?
We have a multifunctional
Okay, so
barbarian.
because of silence and the person that is directly in front, she's going to try to attack Ding dong. And if I find a D20, maybe she would. Let's see.
Here we go.
I'll have it ready. I don't think I can do anything.
She is going to use a flame lash. 14 does a 22 hit.
22 does hit. And
22
she's using a
does.
flame lash.
Yes.
I have resistance to fire.
Completely or
Of
half?
course you do.
Half damage or
Five giant
Half, no, half
half
damage.
It's half damage. So let's do this. I am not happy at all.
Just be happy the one doesn't exist anymore.
Wait, I am the one now.
I think every single DM was putting all their prayers into that one roll of that one fail.
Yes, yes it was.
And then it did.
So basically, just so for those of you guys who are watching,
I basically had a modified wand of pure polymorph, which had a ridiculously high arcana check in order to succeed.
You
But if
take
I
5
fail-
fire damage.
Oh no,
drag.
That is so.
Those fiddlesticks.
I've only got 90 HP left. 90.
What are you gonna do?
Look at how sat he is.
It's okay, you've got one more enemy.
The kobold.
We'll give you another attack
Get a
for
whole
her.
cobalt.
Yeah. Don't sell it too
He's
soon.
gonna screw with us after this.
I'm just happy about the
I have clearly made it too easy.
No.
No,
Yes.
wait, no, you.
No, this is so
Really?
hard. We've been struggling. Honestly,
No, but
I've been struggling so much.
You know, like in like RPGs where you do all the side quests
Yeah, you grind.
and you
Yeah.
find that first boss and you just sneeze on him and he dies
Yeah.
because you're too OP. Yeah, that's
That's
kind of what's
basically
going
it.
on
And
right
his
now.
name is like something stupid like Jonathan the World Destroyer.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you try
and
to
then you
take,
destroy his world.
and you take his
Come
weapon
on,
and it's,
Pascal,
like,
what you got?
it's not even like your as good as your fourth.
Okay, so this one's gonna go up to that.
He's no longer silent.
Then.
He's no longer silent.
Fine, he's a kobold.
The kobold, you can't.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
He can speak now.
You'll
Can
die.
kobolds speak? Oh yeah, they can. They're like
Does a
rats.
14 hit?
No.
Oh.
Guys.
You tried, little guy.
It is now Varus's turn.
It's okay. You'll be with your friends.
I
soon.
hate this.
I am
I
going to
hate this
cast
so much.
hold person on her. I'm sure you know what it does.
I know what a cold person does, but
That is so.
okay. Old person, range 60 feet, constant.
Thank you.
Oh, that is incredible.
As each one after level 2, if I use a level 3 spell slot, I can select multiple.
What did you cast before this?
Slow.
Yeah, but I no longer need concentration.
But they did.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah.
I killed him already.
And
You're holding it in the
So,
side.
hold person, choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the paralyzed condition for the
Which, by the way,
duration.
means when you
At
hit
the
them,
end of each of its turns, the target repeats the save, ending the spell on itself on a success. Using a higher level spell slot, you can target one additional humanoid for each spell slot above, and you cast it at
I'm just casting level
Oh, this
2.
is incredible.
level 2. Okay. What is the DC?
17.
17 on wisdom.
Yep.
I'm in awe of this team. Damn.
Oh no, it doesn't work. I was saying Bardic Inspiration, but remember there's not 2 hit. So...
Does it save? It fails.
No, don't
Oh,
get
wait.
too excited.
Is she doing any concentration saves by any chance?
No.
He said
The thing
that's
is,
so
I've
sad.
never been able to use this because it's only when I use
Sorry, what was the DC?
17.
She fails.
Oh, she currently is in the paralyzed condition.
Currently paralyzed.
And
I'm
everything.
just gonna move there to get a better view.
Okay, and is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, Ragnar, what do you do?
And also you silence the world.
Yeah, why not? I use. Yeah, I'm gonna. Am I over here?
Yeah, you can move immediately.
He died then.
Yeah, sure. I go to him, and I use
They didn't die.
my Sword of Vengeance Purified. Just normal.
Wait, what did you use before?
I mean, by
Use
way
a
Heavy
crossbow.
crossbow.
at a crossbow.
Use a heavy crossbow.
Which I think means he has to take an action to switch weapons.
So
right?
okay, so
Oh,
you
do I have to?
yes. So if you are in combat,
Yes.
I'll allow you to use the crossbow again if you do want.
Yeah.
But if you do want to use your sword now,
Yes.
it will cost you an action to switch your weapon.
You can do that.
Don't you get a free draw and stow?
But
By time?
I got an extra.
No.
No, I don't.
No, that's an extra
Yeah,
attack.
extra
because
attack.
of-
Because so if it was a hand crossbow
Yeah, then it's-
and a single-handed sword, I would allow it because then it's one hand, one hand.
Okay.
Right.
And I'll say that he's ambidextrous. But because it's a heavy crossbow is a two-handed weapon,
Yeah.
and you're using a long sword.
Yes.
Just
Two-handed.
No, longsword, greatsword.
That's just.
Yeah.
Okay then.
That's just
okay.
bad. So two-handed weapon.
Okay.
So you're going from a two-handed weapon to a two-handed weapon. It's gonna cost you an action to go
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep with my crossbow.
with your crossbow. Okay.
No.
It is disadvantage because.
we just undoing his move. He never moved.
Yeah.
That was his fate card.
Well,
Get 10 d6s.
What did you roll?
so it's 2 plus
8, 10.
10.
10. Who you aiming at?
Cool.
Does not hit.
Okay, extra attack, same thing.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Okay, 16.
Okay, you hit.
Here we go.
Damage.
2.
That's 10. Nice. Plus your 2 for
14.
dexterity.
Oh, plus 2. And then isn't it plus 4 because of the.
No, I don't think it's a strength base. I think
Oh,
it's
okay, well
dex
then plus
based, I'm
2.
not too
So
sure.
Heavy crossbow.
Might be actually.
I'll pick it up later.
So what was the total
I
damage
don't
there?
think it's a finesse
12.
weapon.
No,
12.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Where did the die?
Okay.
That's the side.
12 damage.
Yes.
Anything else you did?
Yes. I would like to put a sonic shield over me.
Is that a bonus action?
I'll put it as a bonus action, yes.
Okay, what does it do? What?
So basically, it's just like a
AC
shield over me. Nothing. Let's say he attacks me, it just breaks it. That's it. Just breaks
It
the shield.
absorbs damage.
Oh, it absorbs the damage. Okay. So now it is Ding Dong's turn.
Ding dong.
Oh, let's end this.
Remember? 2 hits.
Kill her first.
Also, you have advantage because she's paralyzed. And it's an automatic crit.
Ding dong, the wicked
Oh,
cultist,
you
the wicked
get
cultist,
double
the dust is
damage.
dead, ding dong.
Do you just have to roll if it's an automatic crit?
No, I think you.
I hit automatically, don't I?
What?
I'm not too sure on that.
You should.
If
If it's an automatic
crits,
crit, do I have to
Yeah.
roll to hit?
Wait, automatic crit for paralyzed?
Yes, yes it is. If you're within
Oh.
5 feet.
Damn.
So I don't even have
You
to
gotta realize I built my entire
just have to
class
roll
around
for it.
supporting him.
yeah.
So I just
You're
roll
most
with.
of us did.
So basically, you're telling me I
Roll
can roll.
10
10
d6, please.
And don't forget to add your fire thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm also adding my fire's burn.
So she is paralyzed. He gets an automatic
many
crit.
more?
He's rolling 3d6 for his sword, and you're adding your.
No. I'm rolling 5d6.
Well, 10
Well, I'm rolling 10d6
Because
because
it's a crit.
it's a crit, and then I roll 1d10 because I'm adding my fire's burn ability as a bonus action.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
2d10. 2d10
No.
double.
No, one
No,
d10.
just like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more. 10. Cool. So this is for my first attack. Oh, and I need a d10. 5.
That's a d12.
That's a
Was
d12.
that a D12?
I'll roll a d100.
Oh,
It's
this is
same
the
thing.
D10.
Yes.
Okay.
I made this way too easy for you.
no, you didn't.
I felt bad.
No, you made it so
Alrighty.
hard.
So
I've been
let's
struggling.
go.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
10. Oh, and it's also plus 5. 10. 20. Then let's go. That's a 1. That's 4. So that's 29 plus 8 is 37 plus 5. So 42. That's my first attack.
Okay. Before you
Is
do
she
your
dead?
second attack,
I think she's dead.
how do you want to do this?
Hey.
Remember, it's a great sword. You can literally
It's a
put her in
great sword.
half.
I am going to cut her in half.
Clean hole.
Just from, but it's gonna be like. Oh no, I'm gonna cut her in half from the bottom.
Oh.
So she's standing there. I'm just gonna go.
That's disturbing.
I love it.
That is
I love
very
it.
disturbing.
I
So
love it.
basically, what you do is you have your sword, you go as low as you can go, you scrape the ground from beside you, digging into the ground, create a sort of scorch mark, leaving flames on the ground. Bring your sword all the way up. By the time you bring your sword all the way up, it is fully inflamed, and you go all the way through her, cutting her clean in half. You see her body fall into two
Does it, like, sizzle?
pristine pieces,
Yeah, it's
and
cauterized.
you have sort of cauterized the wound on both sides.
That is
So it's
sick.
pristine pieces, and there's almost no blood because of the flame, and then you're just standing there heaving breath with two hands on this great sword that is now on fire. Half of your face is dark because of the shadow that the flame, the light from your
Nice.
sword
That is cool.
is casting.
Sick.
Thank you.
No, I didn't actually.
Okay,
Alright, now it's time for my second attack.
now it's time for your second attack.
So I'm gonna turn to
Oh,
this
burn
dude.
it.
I'm gonna turn to that dude.
Yes.
You can kill him easily.
Now I have to roll to hit.
Friendship bracelets.
Now, okay, yes.
I don't know whose dice these are. Okay, now I have to roll to hit. Okay? 7.
Plus.
You're using your great sword, right?
Yeah,
So
You have
plus,
plus
bardic
nine.
inspiration as
plus
well.
9.
He doesn't need it at 16.
7 plus 9.
Yeah, it's 16.
It hits.
It hits, cool. Then, because he's dragon lineage, I roll 5d6s.
Oh my god.
Sixes.
Plus 5, by the way.
You don't need to give him any. He got like
5d6 is plus 5.
Yeah, the plus 5 is like the damage on top of it.
because
Okay, don't roll. He's dead.
What did he get?
No, he had 10 health. So it's 5d6 and he rolled 1 on each d6. That's 5 plus 5. And
Just
he's
by
on
chance, how
10
much did
health.
he get?
There's even
was
at the
decent.
minimum
yeah,
roll.
he
Yeah.
would have died.
10.
But he
So
wants to
he is
overkill him.
dead.
20.
No, 25.
Nice.
Whoa.
You overkilled him.
So what I'm gonna say that you do is, while you're holding the sword up, now, and he's seeing the side of your face that is sort of darkened, and because of the light that is shed, you just bring your sword down at an angle this way, and you basically slice him in half,
But like this.
but horizontally,
Nice.
like at a slant. Okay, and then this look of horror at the sword that was coming at him is still on his face as his body just slides up.
Nice.
Sick.
This is so cool.
I love it.
Mm.
I would
First time
love
old
to go
person actually,
through
like,
their.
Making up
Yeah.
for this week's no
Even that
combat.
sword again.
I
I'm gonna be honest with you.
absolutely loved that.
I gave him this.
What would you guys like to do now?
I like to go through the.
We need to go
I would like to-
women's
I would like
clothing
to ask,
to see
I
if
would
there's
like
any
to ask
stuff. Cool.
Ronnie. Wait, we don't see the crystal. It's not like obviously. In front
No,
of
you
us.
don't see the crystal.
I'm gonna ask Ronnie.
So this is like an alcove that you, let's describe it as an cavern, yes.
So I'm gonna
Thank
turn
you.
to
I
Bonnie
was
and I'm
gonna say entrance hall.
I'm gonna turn to Bonnie and I'm gonna say, so where to next?
You hear clanking sounds from behind you. Who's closest to the entrance?
Sheds.
Ether.
Ether. Okay, Ether, what is your best perception?
It's fun. That's what it is. I don't think I increased mine. It's 12.
12.
It's 12. Okay, given the size and proximity, I'm going to say you hear some scraping and clanking noises, almost like boots on dirt. What could be weapons but metallic.
Okay.
Okay, and then it could be the sounds of nature. You hear wind, and then you would feel, all of you now would feel, okay, all of you here
Nice.
would feel a gust of wind.
away, by the way.
These three will not feel it.
Okay.
Okay, but you feel a gust of wind. And no, you cannot. We are going to end there. We join us next week while we continue with whatever may be waiting for them. They can either choose to backtrack and see what's outside or go deeper into this cave and avoid what's outside. The choice is entirely theirs. Let's find out next week. And also next week, Dewey is everyone. So Varus DuPont
Is taking a nap in the
okay,
corner of the
is
cave.
taking a nap in the corner of a cave. Okay, because Varus DuPont has exams because his intelligence is lower now. So he needs an extended period of time.
Yeah, I gotta go
So
work on my-
if there is one person that wants a guest spot for next week Thursday, we start at 6:30. You can put a message on the D&D group. One person, guest spot opened for the next
3 weeks minimum.
for the next 3 weeks minimum. Send us a message on the Big Bang Shop D&D group. First one to send through the message will have a guest spot. And actually, can we show these dice?
Which ones?
Pride
Oh, those ones.
Ooh, fancy.
So, wait, these are liquid core, sharp edge koi dice.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay, first one to send us a message on the D&D group for the Big Bang Shop that can join us for a guest spot for the next 3 weeks will receive that set of dice.
Nice.
And I like
Guys, pull out your phones now.
Thank you.